Greetings everyone, Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing? This is I, Shimon. Today it's the 6th of June, Saturday, and I hope you're all having a lovely day. Or have had a lovely day so far, depending on where you are. In Europe it's currently 20:50, or 8:50 p.m. if you some people use another timing system. And I'm not gonna talk too much shit about that at the moment. I guess, maybe. In any case, welcome. Good day. 2:50 p.m. Yeah, I see. Okay, so you must be. That's like I think that's usually West Coast or something. Also, welcome. I see your first time chatter. Welcome, Nimdog. The title pretty much says what we're going to do. We're going to have a look at the games. The game's Steam show summer something, I forgot the name. And because of the new layout I'm using with OBS, I can't actually see my title real time. I'm so hyped. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that. Right. I will delay no longer then. Let me just do this in a cool way. I think that should pretty much just be set up as I want it to. Yeah, looks about right. Also, thank you to FranCC for following. Hanover Fist 45, Ivasil Maddie Project. Oh wait, these people already have shouted out. Yeah, yesterday, FranCC followed. Welcome. Right. No more dilly-dallying. Let me click the buttons, and I need more screens, but before that I need a new tarot card and blah 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 blah. If you have a lot of money, you should subscribe and give a lot of subs to help me truly spread my greatness with everyone. I should stop. At some point someone is going to take me seriously and be very mad at me for speaking like that. Not that I'm not being serious, of course. I'm obviously being super serious when I'm speaking like that. Obviously. Yeah, right. So, we are going to watch the Summer Game Fest 2026. Yeah. I hope some of you guys had said hi to, what do you call it? Fred Up from me. If you haven't. But those of you, I linked it in the Discord that he was watching it. I saw a little bit of it and spoiled a little bit of it for myself, but it's fine. There's a lot of things in there which I'm sure will be very interesting and weird or stuff like that. So yeah, is there like a specific category for this? I'm wondering. Give me just a moment. Like, is there a category for? Wait, let me see. Summer Game Fest. Oh yeah, okay, there is. Neat. There we go. That's our new category now. Excellent. Now let us watch this. So, Summer Game Fest 2026, official blah 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 live stream. And I actually don't know what exactly it's about. I think it's like a showcase of new games and upcoming games and that kind of thing. There's some interesting ones in there for sure. Resident Evil Veronica, Final Fantasy, stuff like that. All right, let's watch it.
The creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
This dude is like familiar, like way too familiar to me at this point. I feel like he's hosted every single one of these bloody shows, which is not an issue. I mean, good on him. I cross my fingers as this guy is a good person.
It's a good one, don't worry. All right, hello everybody and welcome to Summer Game Fest, gaming's biggest global showcase of what's next. We started SGF back in 2020 because we didn't want to lose that magic moment every June when gamers around the world come together to hype ourselves about the future. New worlds, new stories, new characters.
What is wrong with the subtitles? They're so
return of some fan favorites too. This is our 7th and biggest SGF.
Okay, wait, no, it's actually really bothering me. What is wrong with the subtitles? Options. Can you make it not this reset. Maybe that will help.
GF, and I have to say, guys, the magic is back. We have a great show for you today. Now, over the next 2 hours, we, alongside some of the world's most talented game developers, are going to show you why gaming's best days are right ahead of us. What I love about SGF is that we put platforms and rivalries aside.
What is SGF?
It doesn't matter where you play, everyone is welcome here today. And right now, everyone has a lot of games to play. As you can see behind me, in just the first 5 months of 2026, Steam saw a record-setting 9,265 game releases, and that's up from...
Okay, generally speaking, good thing that there are more games. I like that. As you guys know, I'm a communist gamer, so I want communism so that we can just crank out 1 billion games, which by a lot of people who are neurodivergent, who will work very hard to actually make a very good game, or like something they consider a very good game, which is actually not a very good game, but just an insane, insanely specific simulation or something. And then occasionally we'll also get a good game from that, like Dwarf Fortress, or the billion of simulator games, which only Germans like for some reason. Yeah. Okay, my point was... I'm getting so distracted that I'm like distracting myself from my own point. Anyways, the point was that this right here, usually, you know, I'd be like, it's great, more games. And it is good that there are more games. I assume that not all these numbers represent what I'm fearing, and what I'm fearing or suspecting is that a lot of these, you know, extra games being released are made using AI. Well, not just AI, but like specifically generative AI. You know, the thing that's kind of a waste of resources, profiting off of people's labor without in any way crediting them, or like giving them fair compensation, that kind of thing. Also destroying the environment at the same time, and also feeding into like a bubble which will lead to another financial crisis in not so long, I would assume. Other than that, yay, more games.
7,800 last year. There are now more games and more creators than at any point in the history of this great medium. Now, sure, a cynic might look at those numbers and think, how can anyone possibly break through with their game?
New AI thing, bad.
Then, great medium.
Destroy
now, sure,
world.
A cynic might look at those numbers and think,
make
how
rich people
can
richer.
anyone possibly break through with their game?
What the shit?
But then you look...
Is the audio also like delayed?
Closer. Independent publishers, isn't that great? Absolutely, and most of them
sick. I like
were
the
brand new IPs like
it's fine.
Windrose, or Far Far West.
I thought he said eugenics for a second.
Something important. Players, you guys are hungry for new experiences. You want originality, games at different price points. And when developers take bold, creative swings...
I don't want originality, I just want a good city builder
great. So
for
congratulations
once.
to all those games.
It's not that most of them are bad, but this is like not particularly interesting.
Blockbusters, but others actually find smaller, passionate communities that love them deeply. And today, both of those kinds of success matter. The truth is, not every game has to be for everyone. That's what makes this medium so exciting right now and makes SGF so rewarding. Because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready.
I mean, shows like this are great, I think.
Should we get on with the show?
Celebrations are fun, celebrations are nice.
It's gonna be a fun ride. So let's get started with our preview of what's ahead with our first announcement.
Do you want to do news later as well? I'm not sure. I feel like it's just like ruining the vibes doing news later, and like that shouldn't discourage me from doing it, but I don't... Doing news in a way that just depresses people, including myself, well, I feel like I'm not that hot, you know, hampered or hindered at that point, but...
Allô?
Oui.
Hello? Qui est-ce?
Et bonjour.
So, you're the American who called earlier. The
Oui, oui.
sister of the man on the
Je
third
suis
floor.
américain.
Ah, welcome to Paris.
Is
It's
this a
so
horror
nice
game?
to meet you. Brr, it's freezing.
Brrr.
Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold.
Why is she
I
British
hate
now?
to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd.
Not offense to the
In we
voice
go.
actor, but really just sounds like an English woman doing a French accent.
In
Not
we
very
go.
consistent. What was that?
Oh là là. Mais quelle pagaille. He's made such a mess again.
Most
Think, I just cleaned it up a week ago.
cleanest
It's like a
bachelor,
boulder rolled through
male
here.
bachelor home.
Ah, the delightful biscuit.
Men not okay.
I'm sure he won't notice if we help ourselves.
Okay, what is up with
yeah.
this video? Like, why
bring
is it
some nice
so
coffee to go.
scuffed? Sorry, guys. Give me just a moment. Let's see if they have this the video. It's in video form because like, it's really, really, really not nice. This like the way it's like. Wait, when did these? Give me the. Okay, spoilers. Sorry, spoilers. Wait. Okay. So just a moment. I'm gonna try not to spoil. They have a Deutsche Indie Showcase? What? I'm just trying to find the full video of this. Because the video we're watching is very, very, very shitting itself. Summer Game Fest. It's really. Maybe we should watch it through. Shit. Okay, fuck it. Stop the.
Go with the
We continue.
biscuit.
We will try our best with this. Hope you guys have had a lovely weekend. I was at a cultural festival thingy today. It was nice. The Iranian booth had the Shah flag, which was, I guess, not that unexpected, but yeah. Not my favorite part of it. But there was a Palestinian booth and they liked my Palestine badge, so that made me happy. Still weird, yeah. I mean, I literally see it as like, as if like holding the flag of Vichy France. Like it's, to me, it's akin to that. Like it's such like questioning behavior. Oh. Monka. GG. Oh look, is that a Fallout reference? Oh. EV. REV. Those are some nice looking guns.
Don't move. Claire Redfield.
Veronica. Resident Evil. Electric vehicle. I thought it was Lara Croft for a second. No sexism intended. Oh, good grief. Nice red
Capcom on a
coloring.
roll. What a way to kick off the show. Resident Evil Veronica
thought it was
revisits a
amazing.
classic title from the Resident Evil universe, reimagining the experience for today's
Actually.
players. Thank you to Takeuchi-san and Capcom for that incredible news. Now, some surprise breaking news from one of the top independent game studios in the world.
Top independent game studios in the world.
Hello there, I'm Cuphead here at Studio MDHR headquarters. And today, we have a special announcement for all of you. We're happy to confirm that development has begun on a brand new, hand-animated Cuphead video game. Our talented team has started work on this ambitious project, which will take Cuphead and friends on a fresh, exciting adventure. It's still in early stages, but we look forward to revealing more when the time is right. Well, from all of us here at Studio MDHR, thank you for...
By the way, if the ads run at any point, disrupting the what you're watching, just let know and I'll pause or something.
Oh, indeed. Oh, you want me to tell them? Yes, I'll tell them. Yes, right now. Well, it seems I have one more surprise. A small team within our studio has been working in secret on something completely different. This new project is a love letter to the era that brought us into the world of video games.
Whoa.
We have prepared a sneak peek, and I'd say...
so at HD, I want to put this in like 1.5 speed.
It's pretty radical. Over here? Ahem. Pretty radical.
Ooh.
Let's roll the clip.
Now in development at Studio MDHR. It's Mighty Cuphead Adventure. A new fast-action platform shooter with arcade-quality graphics and amazing sound.
That looks really nice. Not for me at all, but it looks really good. And I'm glad that... I hope this brings happiness to whomever enjoy this. It doesn't mean a whole lot for me, again, but that's okay.
You know I love my puppets. That was great. And there you have it.
Two
brand new games from Studio MDHR up in Canada with Mighty Cuphead Adventure.
My little bro might like it. Hell yeah.
Action platformer coming to consoles and PC.
I remember playing it once.
A brand new hand-animated Cuphead game.
It looked nice,
but confirmed too. Great
not my
news.
thing.
All right. Well, now please join me in welcoming my co-host and partner in a new game discovery website called Looking for Game. It's Lucy James, everyone.
He played Cuphead more. I don't know who Lucy James is.
Jeff. I am thrilled to be back here at Summer Game Fest, and I'm excited to share in so many incredible announcements. Now, this next one is very special for me. It's a game we've all been waiting to see for a long time.
Like, it looks nice in like a very like down-to-earth way, if that makes sense. Alpha footage, 20th century games. I remember seeing this part in Fredder's stream, but I don't remember what game it was. Red, ADHGW, Sega. Okay, so that could be many games. You call that Unicorn Batman? Not Unicorn Batman, I just was asking if it was like a Batman tattoo. Oh, great. Assembly. NANI?! Japan. What a... これは最後のチャンス。最後のチャンス。I really should learn like some basic Japanese, considering the amount of time I've spent watching anime.
I understand.
It'd be cool to do anime reviews someday. I just feel like even if I had the energy, I wouldn't be very good at like commenting on most. Oh. I think we died, chat.
Hi,
I'm always curious with anime cadence sounds like to regular Japanese
And I'm Anna Sofikowa, art director of Alien Isolation.
I can tell you that I once had a Japanese friend, and she said this is so cringe. She said my Japanese sounds like anime. And yeah, you just said I sound like AI 2 already. Yeah. Also, welcome, Shizari. And I just feel very cringe at that. I mean, I guess it's not that bad. To be fair, I did do an exaggerated accent, like, I guess on purpose.
Too.
AI 2. Which number AI is going to be the end of humanity?
We're very excited to share our return to the survival horror genre. It's been 12 years since we released the first Alien Isolation, and we're continuing what we started, creating an authentic new chapter which builds on that core isolation experience of escaping the terrifying, unkillable, relentless alien.
And this time, we're unleashing the alien on an unsuspecting colony world.
Is she
From
Swedish?
the claustrophobic confines of the colony itself to the exposed and storm-ravaged landscape surrounding it, Kurosaki Station is a new hunting ground for the ultimate apex predator. Players will face a desperate struggle to survive and escape, and we cannot wait to show you more in the future. Thanks.
Also, I'm just gonna say, whenever people go up here to present their game, like, I especially have such an, not admiration, but like respect, like great appreciation for like people who are very nerdy, like people who just love doing their game shit, like making their games or whatever. Like just going up to present it, like people who are just like nerds presenting their shit, who are not very necessarily good at presenting or something, or maybe they're very nervous, that kind of thing. They're not used to it. I just think it's very admirable, and I really hope that most people go, like, if they see them do like a mistake or seem nervous, etc., like they really give them, like, cut them a lot of slack for, you know, them just being there. I really hope a lot of people have that mindset, because, you know, I just think it's nice. Undescribable, but they also, hello, Gary. Not describable, but they sound uniquely for English speakers, because how shonen characters like Naruto sounds like, it's like how Batman Superman would sound in everyday life. It isn't anime though, because someone more realistic, but usually they have a unique accent, like someone from a specific rural area. That makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I imagine, like, especially Naruto characters are just like they just. I mean, I feel like one can, if one wants to know, they could literally just like watch a dub of most anime, and you would probably get a good idea. If it's a decent dub, it would give you a fairly good equivalent, I think. Which is part of the reason for why I don't like watching dubbed, because it just sounds like cringe, I guess. It's kind of like, I feel like Danish sounds cringe to me whenever it sounds like whenever it's like takes itself too seriously. And I'd feel less of that with English. But if it English, like anime English, is like, like for example, Naruto says that de bayo, which is just a made up word. Really? Like it's always translated like for sure. Imagine for almost always being like Batman.
Thanks so much, Anna and Al. Today we are honored to have one of gaming's true visionaries here with us in the audience. For more than 2 decades, his work has reminded us that games can be emotional and deeply human. From Eco to Shadow of the Colossus to The Last Guardian, he has left an unforgettable mark on this medium. Please join me in recognizing the legendary Fumito Ueda-san. Ueda-san, great to see you. And now, let's talk about his next game. A few years ago, we gave you an early glimpse at Ueda-san's next game, then known as Project Robot. Well, now, it's time to step deeper into the mysterious, unsettling, and epic world that marks Ueda's first game in a decade. Let's take a look.
Unsettling, epic world. Okay. Epic Games Publishing presents. Shut out the closet. Oh! The music is great. Ooh, I watched this yesterday? Hell yeah. Welcome, Common Space Invader. The words talking everyday life is like very specific queer Harajuku culture, so I have no way to judge. Fair. I used to speak in a more quirky way, I think. I think I've lost a lot of that since I just read less. What the shit? Okay, it looks really cool. Graphics, what? I mean, this is probably pre-rendered, but It's a cool trailer so far. The background song, which sounds like throat singing. I want to learn throat singing so much. Okay. That looks really cool. That looks so sick. A lot of games from Japan this year, then again, there are many games from Japan, yeah. Actually, wait, am I even like... Let me put up the quality a little bit. 720, yeah, that's good. When I'm streaming my games from Japan, yeah. I mean, Japan is a country of 100, like, what, 50, 60 million people.
Does that look incredible?
Okay,
right.
real quick.
I cannot.
World real size. What is that? World real size. There's like a true size of. Okay, real fun fact. So let me just. How do I remove these? There we go. Right click. Sorry, I'm just. ADHD time. So that's Japan, right? Big country. Okay, population of 124 million. Which is quite a few, right? It's quite a few people. This is Bangladesh. 171 million people. So again, Japan, Bangladesh. I'm gonna do you guys another fun one. Russia, 146 million people. Japan, Bangladesh. Russia isn't fair. I mean, give me another. I mean, literally give me another like any other country. Like, well, you can take Turkey, 85 million people. Bangladesh, half of it's known desert. I mean, yes, but also I did overlay it over like, this area, which is I believe the most populous, and there's a decent amount of people. Like I think my guesstimate is like around like east of Yekaterinburg, like from around Kazan and eastwards, what 20-30 million. I feel like there should be just more game coming from different countries. Japanese companies could make games at one place like Belgium or something, but I think people would rather make games about the country. No, but yeah, no, I mean, it makes sense. It's kind of like how people complain about, well, it's a little bit different, but like when people complain about a lot of Japanese anime and stuff set in Japan, or like American movies and stuff set in America, like I think it makes sense that things are set in the country of the person or most of the people making it, because that's what they're familiar with, and art usually is derivative, and art is very much a product of the person you are and become throughout your life. Of course, that's different from you being the hero of every story, but yeah. And also, like Japan is a very wealthy country, so it makes sense that then we see more of the games there. And it's also like, this level of like its culture, at least aspects of its culture, are a lot more accessible to Western audiences. Like a lot of the cultural output is consumed in the West, so it also makes sense that a lot of the games are also here. Like, for example, there's a game I really like, Mountain Blade, and the sequel, which is controversial, Mountain Blade Battle Mode, Mountain Blade 2 Battle Mode. Apparently, there's a huge modding scene for the game and like that series of games in China. I have no idea what those are like, because they're in Chinese, and I assume there are a lot of things that work differently. Like, I don't even know what the Steam equivalent would be in China, though I guess it's like, I think everything is in Douyin in one way or another. But yeah. In any case, Bangladesh, my point was just Bangladesh is huge, and we will overtake the world, and that's like not even counting West Bengal, who are also Bengali, but like some key differences. Anyways, we're continuing.
Wait for Gen Atlas. Thank you, Ueda-san. All right, well, next we travel to the east, to China, circa 848 AD. Blood Message is a cinematic single-player action-adventure game from NetEase. You are a messenger who embarks...
Okay, You know how I just talked about cultural output in China not being as accessible? Well, yeah, here they go. Yeah, there's a bunch of cultural output in China, but up some reason that these games movies from China were only just Japanese and Korean. Americans see very little of Chinese content even now. Yeah, exactly. And as we speak about this,
on a perilous
Chinese game
odyssey with your son, fighting against impossible odds.
Like at some point, I at least hope that like other there's going to be more South Asian and Central Asian. That's not just, you know, Mongols bad. Like Mongols are evil creatures, and like African cultural output in the West as well.
河西始于吐蕃50余载，一起分歧，却从未有人坚守如我等之久。今日天枪大捷，以寡破众，陪对着当即首功。
好剑，
又进进了，
该你了。
Whoop.
阿爷，大人们说，只要
I feel like this is stolen Mongol valor.
你不打仗，你也能守住我们的家。
Looks so cool. This game looks very promising. It looks very cool, but I always see games when I see games like this. I just really hope they don't turn out to be like a War of the Roses or like what's it, For Honor or something. Though it is a very novel setting, I'm happy with that. Comrades. It's very cool. But this I think is about Han Chinese versus Tibetan warriors. Tibetan warriors? Interesting. Tongue prince. It's a revenge story? Open world, linear. That sounds pretty new. Begin smart play days. Ooh. I could sign up for that. I don't think there's a great chance I'm going to be able to play it.
US for the first time in 2 decades. From RGG Studio, it's Masayoshi Yokoyama.
Stranger Than Heaven. Is that him? Or is that like a game he is?
こんにちは、横山です。本日はストレンジャーズ・ヘブンについて新しい発表がございます。まずはこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Hello everyone, this is Yokoyama. Today, we have an exciting new update about Stranger Than Heaven. First, please take a look at this.
調べたぞ、お前らのこと。海の向こうじゃアジア人店でのけ者にされて。日本じゃ毛頭扱い。俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ。
Kinda.
敵はつまらねえことに人生使ってんな。大統領。
この件にけじめをつけねえと俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
Snoop Dogg. Yeah, okay. This is the part that was like what? Okay, let's go. Is this like Japanese mafia? Yes. Okay, this thing is like, why is Tupac here? Like, yeah, Tupac is very cool, and I want to learn more about him. But so I was like, I saw a little bit about this, and I wrote about it in the Freda's chat. Yeah. Also, who is Ado? I don't know who Ado is, but like, I'm like, Tupac is dead, and I really hope you guys have gotten the consent from his family and you're gonna pay them something for his appearance in this, because you're not used to it today. It's very, you know.
キャストも情報が含まれていましたが、この件に関してはこの方に語ってもらいましょう。
Wait, boys.
Stranger Than Heaven will be released on January 15th, 2027. As you may have noticed in the trailer, we revealed some interesting new cast members. To tell you more about that, I'd like to bring out a special guest.
Snoop Dogg.
Please welcome Snoop Dogg.
I am unsure what to think of Snoop Dogg, because I have taken scenes of stage with Snoop. Well, I know so about what it looks like. Interesting. That's cool.
It's so good to have you here, man.
That's crazy.
So you teaming up with Yokoyama. Tell us, how does this happen? Why do you want to work with RGG?
I mean, I'm a big fan of Sega. I've been playing that game since it first came out, and you know, to be associated with such a great game and such a great person like this and the team that they put together, it's an amazing, you know, feat for me. So I'm happy to be a part of it.
Now we got to talk about what just announced in this trailer. How's Tupac being a part of this?
You know, the Tupac estate and my son and myself, we work.
I will say, regardless of what I think of Tupac, or well, I don't know much about him. He did say Sega. Yeah, I'm like, what does he mean by he's played Sega? Maybe he misspoke or something. I don't know. Maybe he's just a celebrity. Either way, usually, I mean, very much a good thing that Japan has a non-racist portrayal of black characters. At least I hope so. I would assume so, since Snoop Dogg is there. It seems like early times of Yakuza, when they were forming out of people from the lower caste and non-Japanese who came together. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Very closely together, so it just made sense to put him in this game because his likeness and his spirit still lives on. And I just feel like it was so connected to what we're doing.
Snoop is in everything now. It is. So I feel like that era is kind of ending.
I'm sure you got more surprises in there too. I know the song sounds great. Well, we're looking forward to hearing more on Stranger Than Heaven. I also want to ask you, though, about something a couple years ago at TGA, you and Cordell talked about. Death Row Games is something that you guys want to do. Any updates on what's happening there, DRG?
Yes, sir. Death Row Games, you know, we're building a hip-hop gaming universe, bringing an authentic culture to life, you know what I'm saying? And we just got a lot of plans that we're planning on actually bringing to life in the next, you know, couple of months.
Okay, well, we'll hopefully hear more on that soon.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much, Snoop Dogg. Thank you for joining us. Yokoyama-san.
Sounds cool.
Thanks,
so yeah,
guys.
like
fantastic.
Either way, no matter what, very good to have black people represented in a non-racist way in Japanese media. A lot, like, in general, when watching anime, there's like 2 or 3 like reoccurring issues, which really just makes so many anime go from like, I don't know, like from an 8 to a 5, or like even worse or some shit. And there's like 3 things. It's like pedophilia, just general sexual creepiness, and racism. It's like these 3 things are like so common in so many anime, and I hate it so much. Like, one thing is like, oh, it's like weird, like it's just a silly story, or like just a power fantasy or whatever. Like, that's one thing, that's whatever. But like specifically, these 3 like things are like very common tropes in so many anime. Like, there's an anime I really enjoy, find it really funny, like Psyche K. But there's just like there's a character, the way there's like one black character in it, and the way he's portrayed is just like racist. It's just like, oh, come on, man.
Debut title from a
I have a lot of respect for Snoop, unless there's something I don't know.
Hex is an open-world action-adventure game from key creators behind The Division and Little
work out that you promote all culture of the man in the game.
You brave the
the chef
wild
on small
north
flight
as
from Toronto and
researchers stranded in a mind-bending.
He and his bodyguard were sitting next to me. They were so friendly. Oh, that's so cool.
You brave the wild north as researchers stranded in a mind-bending, player-shaped procedural world. This is a very cool game. Take a look.
Okay, procedural world. Wait, Raekwon, is that the like huge like mafia-looking guy from South Korea? Like really tough-looking dude? Is it him? Or like the actor? Or am I thinking of something else? No? Okay, sorry. I have no idea who it is then. Wu-Tang member? Oh. He's a big teddy bear. He was talking about his me about question about sex. Oh, that's very cute. He's from Wu-Tang. Okay, this game looks... It's very pretty. Cool abilities. Unique art. Hicks. Not really my favorite, not gonna lie. This game. Yeah, I mean... I'm all about strategy games and... that kind of thing. But in general, like, I'm always happy when I see, or almost always happy whenever I see new IP, unique IP, that kind of thing. Because I don't want the, you know, we don't want Marvel in shitification. No, I do feel like that's overplayed, by the way. In the past 5 years, so I think there's been more cultural awareness, but generally it's pretty bad. Much as I hate way, but usually just serious time lack of cultural awareness.
We have much more SGF to come, but first on June 14th, Dead by Daylight is celebrating its 10th anniversary. Watch this closely because here's a little tease of what's ahead.
I prefer horror, choose your adventure. That's fair. I like my strategy games, roguelites and that kind of thing. Ari Veronica seems promising. That reminds me, yeah, like that looks... Happy birthday. I'm Jim Morris, subscribe. By the way, guys, I'm gonna set up a sub goal. If we reach 100 subs, I will play a horror game of your guys choosing. Whenever we reach 100 subs. For you, by you, are you? Oh boy. You invited. Yay. Best Dead by Daylight? Beep beep beep. Beep 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 when I get loud. Is this shot in Britain? What is this? Average day in the UK. No big loud noise, I was so scared, lol. Mortal Shell. What is this? Okay, this looks unique. Play the beta, I wonder. They didn't say. I thought it was a Game of Thrones game. Wait, really? Oh, this game! I remember seeing this. I think at least it was this one. I'm not sure. Okay, this. There goes my ADHD sub spam. Don't worry about it. I love it when you guys spam chat. Well, not spam, but you know, write a lot. It's nice. It's good. It gives me something to interact with. Yeah, this looks okay, weird, but I like building. You know, we like building tank-like thingies. Not tanks, but you know. I'm a neurodivergent dude. You guys know what I mean. You know, tank stuff, trains, that kind of thing. Hope co-op is possible. Surely. I mean, it looks like it. The way they display it is surely co-op. Sophie. I will say though, like this kind of game, it looks cool. The question is like, how much else is there to do in it? Is like COD meets Star Wars Planet? I don't think so. Is this Rise of the Caribbean?
Is it dangerous?
Assassin's Creed.
Wouldn't pay so nice if it weren't.
Wait, if this is a remake. Right.
Gentlemen,
No, it's not. Okay.
We do not plunge headlong into folly
This
on the
was
orders of a single
one of the
madman,
most best, like one of the best
but act according to our
Assassin's Creed
own
games.
collective madness. So
I need to replay all the Assassin's Creed games, and I would love to do that on stream.
in favor of storming this cove and taking this ship, stomp and shout aye!
Like maybe even specifically in the way I played them when I was younger, which is Assassin's Creed Revelations. Sorry, no, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Then Revelations. No,
the grandest prize of all.
Brotherhood. Then 1, then 2, then Revelations.
Path ahead is
Make this up cool.
Yeah, he's write that down, you're right.
After you, Captain. Path ahead is dangerous. Don't save me a spot in hell, Shaka. I ain't coming soon.
What the what was that? Okay, got it.
Welcome back to SGF. That was
So-
Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced, which is arriving July 9th. Now it's
So it's
time
sort
for
of
the
a remake,
announcement
a
of a game
semi-remake?
that reunites one of the best action game developers in the world with a legendary franchise.
100 sub. God, the irony of poor editing. I don't think it's poor editing. I think it's just like something wrong with the stream. Maybe. What the? Bayonetta, Nier Automata, Ninja Gaiden. Platinum Games Inc. Co-production. Yeah, I think it's. I don't know. They should have a good internet when doing this. Yes, it is original. Okay, has Raph seen this? Oh my fuck! This is like 1000% something Raph would like. The Last Ronin did. Okay, that's sick. Hell yeah! I really liked Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles when I was younger.
You guys having fun yet?
The gritty one. Where
We are
like
just getting started, believe it or not. All right, well, that's
Slade
another
or
TMNT
Shade
game
or
from Platinum Games. And I
the
cannot wait to
antagonist was
learn more
scary.
about Last Ronin.
People
Now,
were not
please
started
welcome
properly.
two-time TGA loser for Expedition 33 and Final Fantasy 16. It's Ben Starr, who voices the Visitor. in
Splinter-centric
Fortnite.
game and a story arc. Real. Wait, Splinter? Splinter. Ah. I feel like Splinter is better with the mystery.
Hello,
Like,
Summer Game Fest.
you know, with the mystery. Like
For the
just
past
him
little
aura
while,
farming.
I have had the incredible opportunity to step into the world of Fortnite as the Visitor.
Fortnite!
And today, I finally get to share a glimpse of where that journey is heading next. We've been working on this for a long time. A new season is about to begin, and everything is about to change. Let me show you what's coming in Fortnite's next season, Runners, launching later tonight.
Hell yeah. Let's go, Fortnite, Fork Knife.
The hunt for power breeds chaos.
He's so pretty.
And that chaos is spreading with these sprites. Creatures born from 0-point energy. They can make you stronger.
I mean,
faster. More dangerous. No one can resist that kind of power. So we must secure them.
Oh shit. It's gonna flag the stream. Don't flag the stream, don't flag the stream. Do I need to like do something with the VOD? Cuties. Whoa, Reddit Chungus Keanu Reeves. I remember when people used to like shit on Fortnite all the time, and I just like, hey, it just does not make sense. Like people enjoy their thing. If anything, I thought it was unique in the way it's.
Now, if you're wondering how
audio
we end
desync.
up on this new island, you'll have to jump
Again.
into the Shattered event happening live. inside Fortnite right after Summer Game Fest. This season, we asked every player to choose a side. And in the live
this makes
event,
one
that
look
choice
a lot more
changes your
intense than it really is. Don't get me wrong. I love fun playing it, but I know that what it is and isn't. Yeah.
The party starts at 7 p.m. Eastern time, but the doors open early.
I think it's silly to shit on Fortnite for being a children's game or whatever.
Want to stay to the very end of the event.
When unironically, I think the building system makes it a lot more
waiting for you.
Interesting in terms of like skill level and that kind of thing.
Is set. You chose your
Not my kind of game, but doesn't have to. Was that The Rock?
This ends now.
Oh, building is my favorite part. I'm good at. Hell yeah. But yeah, exactly. But I just think like that makes the skill ceiling like skill.
Now it's time for a special announcement from Bandai Namco about one of the most influential sci-fi franchises ever created.
On Earth, mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens.
Sirens?
For a moment, the future felt promising.
They're inside! They're inside!
Out here, that promise is a lie.
I'm gonna start him, Bunny. Got combat. But I feel like building would help a lot in combat. Is that Yuna? Who's Yuna? What is this?
Every breath taken is inside an armored shell. The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
Okay, gameplay. Let's see. Okay. Oh, that looks cool. It reminds me of Monster Hunter. Again, not my type of thing, but Gundam Rogue Orbit. Okay, sure, why not? I just don't like mechs that much, which is ironic.
I'm here.
But the game looks cool. It looks cool.
Thousands of games launch every year, so finding
some
your
of these
next
games.
favorite can be tough. That's why I'm launching my new newsletter, Looking
I need to
for
interaction,
Game.
Max.
Thank you. I'll be curating and selecting games that deserve your attention every week and sending demos and exclusive playtest invites straight to your inbox. Head over to lookingfor.game to sign up with player.gg. Speaking of fun, unexpected games, this next title comes from a solo developer, Adrian Mulero from Spain. It is a co-op physics game about two geese and one very fragile egg.
Okay, Honky, ready to be a parent?
Sure, don't worry. This is a piece of cake.
Be careful with our little baby.
Don't drop it, don't drop it. Careful.
Be careful
with our little baby.
Don't drop it, don't drop it. Careful, to left, your other left.
That's a lot of eggs.
Okay, new plan. This is a good one. Are you listening to me?
What is this? It's way too hard.
Watch out with our baby. If we work together, I know we can do it.
I'm done on live, you think my ways will scramble.
Oh gosh,
I need to find more streamers to collaborate with, or the people who will be okay coming on stream playing games like this. Though, to be fair, with games like this, I need money to actually buy them.
This is an extremely hard game.
And also upgrade my PC. Though, I mean, no, specifically for this one, I'd probably.
What a fun game.
All
right, now it is time for a debut game from a veteran team of developers who come from Naughty Dog and Infinity Ward and other amazing studios. Over the past half-decade, they've quietly been working on an ambitious new project. Here is the global announcement.
World premiere.
People are endlessly disappointing.
World premiere. Okay, what's this?
They're greedy. They're cruel.
It sounds like Jimmy Kimmel with audio only. That's funny.
They lie. They're bullies.
Yes, dogs? Yeah, I got one of them.
So that's what I say when I look at someone like you. Bully.
See, that's where we're different.
No, ever since my weapon.
I genuinely like most people.
Oh, well, then you're truly a sick fuck.
There's a lot of new IP that's not new.
We need to move. They'll be coming for you.
Coming for us. You're not one of them anymore.
Yeah, well, that's temporary. Just like you and me.
You guys don't understand the real threat. Not like we do.
I gotta work with my enemy to survive.
If I somehow got this when I played it, yes.
So be it.
Yes, remember to run it. Would I be excited for playing it?
Either we fight those things together or die alone.
I like smiling awkward there.
I have the phone. No. Do not touch him.
It looks like a cool trailer.
Fight together.
But I really feel like
Or die alone.
whatever hype they try to produce with this is just kind of not there unless you're like they need to make the viewer a little bit more familiar with this setting or just anything. I think unless it's like some sequel and I'm just not getting it. It might be Crossfire. It's just me, because like for me, I'm looking at this as like I have no idea what the context is. It's just like
for over
okay,
18
you got
years,
military
Jacob and I have
combat.
developed character-driven games with the goal of thoroughly
Jacob has a fucking amazing
design
mustache. That's
and
incredible.
story. In Crossfire,
They got
two
Dr.
opposing
Eggman.
operators must form a temporary alliance. Depending on one another is their only chance of survival. To support this narrative, we completely rethought how cover and traversal work together, and created a system that rewards
I'm sure it's a nice game.
tactical
I
thinking,
just
stealth,
feel like
and
okay, looking at this
repositioning.
dude, I feel like
It's called
this is
adaptive cover. With adaptive cover, our player character Layla dynamically adjusts her stance to react to the complex terrain and the enemy's line of sight. It
I thought Indiana Jones
fundamentally
did that.
changes your relationship with the environment and becomes an active skill to master.
new gaming technology.
Shout
I
out
really
to our
hope they haven't
amazing team
patented
at
it.
That's No Moon, who are meticulously crafting Crossfire. It's for
If they
all of you
patented
who, like us,
this
love
tech or whatever,
high-agency,
then I hate them.
single-player, story-driven games.
And I wish the worst
Thank you.
upon whomever is supporting their patent of it. Really getting patents.
Amazing. Thank you so
make
much,
everything
Jacob
suck.
and Taylor. Now, last year at the Game Awards, we introduced the next game from Remedy Entertainment. Here's a new look at the mind-bending world of Control Resonant.
It's been 7 years. The oldest house has fallen. Everything we tried to contain is now loose in the streets of Manhattan.
How's the? It's like issues with the stream or
Caused
something.
by a new type of hostile resonance. It is beyond anything that we can currently measure.
I feel like this like
It's
I'm
all
having some weird
quite terrifying.
delays going wrong. Like I'm fascinating. Streaming issues, but. Music. Yeah, the music does go hard. I'm trying to guesstimate where it's from.
All we can do is dig deeper. Keep searching for the solutions in every way we can.
I'm not sure. It would be either like...
Before it's too late.
Control Resonant. What kind of music is that? What's it
Right
from?
now, it's time for
like...
another Summer Game Fest exclusive. The announcement of the next game in a storied franchise.
Okay. Green. I guess we'll be using it. Yeah, same. Okay. It's a cool mount.
We all have our own reasons for coming to this vast frontier. But for our guild, we who protect this land, one reason stands above all others.
No, MMOs in existence comes one evolution of the MMO. I don't like
see it in your eyes. Wonder at the astonishing power that shapes this land of awe. At the great spirits to whom we are bound.
Guild Wars?
At the gods who hold dominion over all.
I used to play Guild Wars too. Never really liked it.
We cannot guarantee
MMORPG is another thing, but
or even your safety.
It's fun playing with others.
But if you yearn for horizons
cool
unexplored, for fellowship,
if MMORPGs were actually like this graphically, I would see the appeal.
To you, we can promise magic.
Guild Wars 3. Woo. I mean, we'll say like some of the Guild Wars lore is kind of interesting, but not really my type of thing. It's not that. I don't find it to be that much.
To everyone watching both here and live online around the world, I'm Colin Johansson, the studio head at ArenaNet, and I want to thank you for watching the exclusive first look at our upcoming game. The time is right for the next evolution of the MMORPG.
Almost everything
that
has
game
dwarves.
Is Guild Wars 3. Glad you all agree. Guild Wars 3 is an epic world that is both beautiful and fun to explore, where the joy of movement is powered by your character's momentum, and combat will usher in an entirely new type of MMO experience. By launching on PC and PlayStation 5, we're inviting the biggest audience yet to experience the world of Guild Wars. We're so excited to welcome all of you to join our Guild Wars community. Go to guildwars3.com to sign up for our newsletter
people have
right
been
now.
saying the Xbox is dying. Do you guys know anything about that? I don't.
Thanks, Colin. Get ready to blast across the galaxy with daring races, dangerous rivals, and some very familiar faces.
Daring races?
Star Wars Galactic Racer is coming this October! And now it's time to head to a brand new planet, Dervenakos. Now this is pod racing.
Okay, nice graphics.
Welcome
my words.
to Dervenakos.
Okay, it looks good.
Where champions are born and losers annihilated.
Okay, this looks cool.
My sources say you've been making friends amongst our fellow League pilots.
Racers don't go head-to-head against Sebulba. Legends do.
They are not your friends.
I've seen you at Kestar's side.
If this isn't full of cameos, then I think it will be a good game.
Stay out of my way.
Oh, this is the dream shape.
Because I really feel like a lot of Star Wars things recently, at least some of them have begun doing more and more like kind of a Marvel thing. It's like, oh, cameos, more and more cameos, yay. And it's just like, what long as this is good multiplayer? Yeah. It looks really pretty, looks really great. But for me, this would be like a luxury game. Like, I would only get this if I'd already upgraded my graphics card to like a 4070 or something, and like a better CPU, and I can easily afford also like spending €60 on like a racing game, a genre which I don't really interact with all that much. But hey, it looks cool. I hope people who enjoy this will enjoy it. I think I'll put enough hours in to justify my exactly. Like that's the same. And economic. Like I'm very much like I have to. I'm running on very low budget nowadays. Horror game. I don't like horror games. I will not play horror games unless you guys go 200 subs. Is it Japanese they're speaking? Or am I hearing wrong? Okay, another Epic Games funded thingy. Tiny Build, is that? Okay, survival, open world, adventure, online co-op, no? Open world co-op? Well, okay, cool. I feel like I've been so cynical with games. Like I've become so cynical with them. Because I'm just looking at this and thinking, this is something that will have like a few cool things and then will still just like be a generic game. Last Harbor, wishlist now. But again, that might just be me becoming cynical.
A few years ago, we announced Sega's plans to bring back many of its classic franchises, including Jet Set Radio and Crazy Taxi. Another one is Virtua Fighter. Today, we've got your first ever look at the surprising scale and scope of the next installment. This is Virtua Fighter Crossroads.
Virtua Fighter Crossroads. Okay, wait, which country is this? I think I saw Chinese lettering. I'm too deep mistaken right now to consider VA. VF. I like the music. Alright, the game from earlier, and I was just, this one reminds me, we should play Sleeping Dogs at some point. That would be a cool game. I really like the music in it.
Hey, I've got an idea for you.
Hey, it's Yellow. Bet you're hungry after this morning, huh? Same as usual?
Your sister's really taking this whole job thing seriously, huh, Divina?
I know. They really weren't kidding about this being a fighting talent.
The audio desync is so bad. Why is it like this?
Otherwise, we wouldn't be living in.
Should we try and use did they stream this on Twitch? Should we try and watch the Twitch version?
Kill them all. Hey, it's me.
Oh my fuck.
There he is! Shit.
So...
This is not gonna blow over, Cielo! You fucked with the Chinese mafia!
I actually like the art style of this game. It looks nice.
One more move and I'll cut her fucking head off! Alright, just take it easy.
If you like the art style of this game, you're gonna love it when we play Sleeping Dogs. If I can get it to run on Linux and my PC can run it while streaming. Which I think it can. It's an old game.
Madam Sue?
Whoa, it's
You
Madam
play the
Sue.
part of a fighter, but you are lacking in kung fu.
Rise over the crowd.
skies, city of blood, sweat, and survivors. Lives rolling like dice.
I don't feel strongly. It's a fighting game, not my type of thing.
That's Pai Chan!
Bloody.
Who's Pai Chan?
What?
This is so bad.
It's been 25 years since RuneScape was born, and 20 years tomorrow that Duriel 321 wreaked havoc in Falador. Finally, this legendary universe is coming to console with RuneScape Dragon Wilds, playable now on
Dragon
PC
Wilds.
early
I tried
access.
running that on this PC and it did not enjoy that. That shit is so unoptimized, it pushed my PC to the limits. The game looks kind of interesting, but it's early access and you can really feel that there's not a lot of content, at least where I am in the game, which is like somewhere in the beginning, but still like...
But some seek more than survival. They fight. They adapt. They build. They stride boldly into the unknown, claiming dominion and forging their legend.
I did not enjoy this that much, unfortunately, and again, because it's so unoptimized, it's just, I cannot even... Maybe it's a lot more enjoyable if you know, played RuneScape a lot. Whoa, Nintendo, yay! I went to some Duolingo.
Ebbing spring.
Okay, this looks cool.
The skies will clot. Our shedding seeds made piles of rot. Odions cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. 3 virtues known, not all recast. For us,
maybe.
And doom, and death. Our last. Find me, Fawn, or I'll find you.
Soul Frame Preludes. Obsidian's the same way. They're the ones behind
to Brook Hollow Park.
Some of the...
It's okay, they're not actually monsters.
Oh!
We're just a lot smaller now.
What's the name of this again?
Clever girl.
This title?
You're looking at a living fossil. Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Right, Grounded. Not really played them, but they seem like a decent open, like a co-op survival think game. Oh?
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice.
Okay. They like... Is it like better on Twitch? Let's see. What's it called? The Game Awards. Summer Game Fest. Pride Parade Showcase. Or maybe we should watch this instead?
A witch socialite and boarding house host living in the
bustling town of Fairhaven at the turn of the century.
Okay, man. Southeast Asian games, woman-led games. They have a lot of past broadcasts. I just want to find the specific one. The Game Awards 2025 official. Nope. Some Game Fest official. Okay, let's watch this one. It is this one, right? Official live stream with Warframe drop. Okay. Let's try and watch this one instead. So where is it? 1 hour in. Wait, they got their own stream muted. That's funny. It's around here. Yes.
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Twists and turns.
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice.
Yeah, this looks much better. This is better. There you go. We should have done that from the start. My apologies.
You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
New Mafia game? Okay. Mafia was fun to play, though I didn't finish the third one.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia: The Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator of Assassin's Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
I was born to be the collector. To protect a world I cannot be a part of.
They say Assassin's Creed. Oh wait, I think I saw.
To be feared for what I am.
Is this the Witch game? That's like made by the one who wrote Assassin's Creed or something? Yeah, it is. Some people will be very happy about this game.
I have devoted my life to facing them. Those granted the power to raise souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
Okay, that looks sick.
But at last.
Except that it's set in the Netherlands. Other than that, it looks cool.
Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
.666 Amsterdam. 16.6. Clever. Epic Games Store. They're on everything this time.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, "The film is the talking." That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Game Store.
That would be cool to check out.
It's a 30-minute story experience, an amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year.
I'll see if I can run it
Join us for the
by next stream.
Merci and panache kalis.
And depending on how well I can run it, maybe we'll play through it. Like, I'll give it a try. .1666 cast the sneaking with those on games, yeah. I mean, I would not be surprised if, like, I mean, it's also, you know, female lead character. I imagine that some people are going to be going to cry a lot about this game.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great announcements for you, including a special surprise guest.
Okay.
Who's that? Wait, that's Billy from Saw? Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game?
Did I miss much?
We're here at Summer Game Fest.
About an hour.
Perfect.
Welcome, Startcake. There's been a lot of game announcements.
Roll the tape.
The big ones were like a new Resident Evil game, a game set in China, which looked very cool. Like kind of like a war epic during the Tang Dynasty.
100 years have passed.
I would say, like, for me, not really that much interesting stuff. We just saw like a witch game made by the original creator of Assassin's Creed or something. That looked really cool. Probably one of the most interesting ones for me so far.
Only true path to redemption.
I think this is the third or fourth horror game. I'm still waiting for a proper Chinese World War II game. Yeah, that makes sense.
Only then do they get to see.
Oh, good grief.
What really makes them tick.
I don't like body horror. It makes me
a sacrifice
predictably uncomfortable.
Be paid in blood.
So what is this?
Live or die.
Not so fond of horror games for me neither. That's why I've said that we have a sub goal. That is, once we reach 100 subs, I will play a horror game of your guys' choosing. Because I really don't want to do that, but that means, you know, it'll be content for you guys. I've also calculated that for me to go like full-time streaming,
your book bound in
blood. I would need like about 200 subs, I think, and then I'd be able to have, I think, earn just enough to make rent, and hopefully just if I can get one sponsorship a month, depending on how much that is, that could be enough. Or somewhere around that. What is a Soul Genesis? Again, don't like body horror.
Approaches.
Is this FromSoft? It looks very epic. CI games. Play us first.
Fate will be determined by one final sacrifice.
This stream will be flagged.
Are you?
Okay.
The veil between realms is unraveling.
I mean, this looks cool. A lot of games have shown recently horror fans are gonna be eating good this year. Yeah.
You alone will decide.
Well, if they like that kind of horror games, I feel like.
Of the fallen to wish list.
Also, I do lots of. Okay. I think horror video games are the best, or one of the best mediums for like horror things.
This fall. Next up is a brand new game from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre.
This is like we are watching the VOD of the Summer Game Fest 2026.
Company.
Intelligence was just briefed.
Okay, hi. I'm seeing Vendors. Okay. You guys, I don't know if I've told this to you guys before, but I'm not a huge fan of like the Star Wars trilogies, but I very much like the Star Wars universe, especially when it comes to like the Clone Wars. I really like Star Wars strategy games because
the most experienced developers in the
it is like the
genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Okay. Did you say it's a strategy game? Vendors? I see Liquid Hulks. I forgot what else.
Then we need to make our move.
Okay, I'm nerding out. Oh no, please don't tell me. Please tell me this is gonna be a strategy game. I don't want to put like you know no. I mean, this might still be something I would enjoy.
Word Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local
Maybe.
gangsters.
Okay.
Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking Fathom for months. She's at the center of it all.
Okay, I would try this out.
Alright, let's get a team together.
Wait, is this a squad game? No, I don't think so. I think it's like a XCOM style. What do you call that like XCOM style games? Like turn-based type of thing? Yeah, it is an XCOM like. I was gonna call it XCOM like. I mean,
We work with all kinds of folks.
it makes sense for the Rebellion to have an XCOM like game.
Ex-noble, ex-cons, and we're better for it.
It seems like a hybrid.
We're almost there.
Does it? I haven't really seen anything like.
Just gotta finish this job.
Like the RTS bits they've shown were all just like pre-rendered cutscenes. Ooh.
Skywalker.
What the fuck? Okay, this game looks cool. I would try this. I would love to try it out.
All right, dark fantasy has always been
Not what
about
I'd
one
hoped,
thing,
but it
the
looks cool.
monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious studios is ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in.
My enjoyment dropped by at least 20% of seeing Anakin. Yeah, no, this is... I mentioned just earlier that an issue I'm having with a lot of Star Wars shit is that I just feel like it's so... it's becoming like Marvel, like a cameo slot. And it just sucks, because it just cheapens every character that they do cameos with if they like overuse it. And it's just...
Oh shit! The box, please.
I'm having some weird lagging, but my system monitor says I'm fine. Is this Vampire Masquerade? You know, it's so vast, and every time they have to show in or tied back to the Jedi and Sith. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, yeah, no, that is true. The Jedi and Sith, they don't need to be everywhere. That is true.
You don't give up easy, eh?
I'm calling it. This is Vampire the Masquerade or
Do I?
something.
You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil?
Okay, he must have some insanely fucking sharp teeth to like bite through like fucking padded mail. Because this shit usually is like this padded cloth bit and also like chainmail, I think. So that's quite the teeth.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
What? You know what would be cool?
Nothing more.
A strategy game where you play, the leading character, the one controlling everything, is a vampire. And where everything is not about you being a vampire, but that, you know, parts of it. This looks cool.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
Okay, it's lagging so much from me. Why is it lagging so much? Is it just like...
How many innocents?
I mean, my PC is fine, I think. It's often cloth chain, like I'm a little... Yeah. What's that?
Maybe we aren't so different after all.
The blood of Dawnwalker. Well, it's not. Vampire Masquerade. The stream was really bad. Yeah, okay, there you go.
Hello everyone.
Like insanely
My name
bad.
is Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker.
Very
What you just
unfortunate
saw
production then.
was an invitation to join us on an adventure. Adventure through
He looks cool.
eras
That's a
and
cool
cultures
jacket.
in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI,
The Chinese World 2 game,
shows
but
where
not
our
translated to English.
saga
Some might be
leads
factually
to, a
out there.
present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game.
We did play a Chinese
as we
World War
had
II
making
game.
it. Thank you,
Demo
and have great
a
rest
while
of the
ago.
show.
Like before the Linux reawakening.
Thanks Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project.
Among Us?
And
Yes, that's
today
fine
we're
with
revealing
Steam
it
if you can't
for
write
the
it
first
in
time.
Chinese. Yeah. I really feel like, considering the sheer amount of like generative AI bullshit we have, why can't we just get some good translation stuff built up? Wait, is this an Among Us story game? I would not be interested in this, but I'm curious as to how many are interested in this. Good on them.
From the Among Us TV series, please
Yeah, single player did take a Among Us game with kind of fire. Well, there you go. There's some demand for it.
Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey! We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Yvette?
Uh-huh.
Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us.
This is cute,
I think this
but I
calls for
am
an emergency
cringing a
meeting.
little bit.
So,
I am
you'd rather
cringing
call a
a little
meeting
bit.
than complete our task? That's suspicious.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'll have to
Good
report
on
this to
them.
Mira HQ.
No, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with
I'm
admin.
trying not to cringe so much.
And now, the moment you've
This is
all
sick.
been
This segment is
waiting for.
cringe, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm trying to be
and
nice.
more
I
in the
believe it's
Among Us
important to be nice to
series.
people.
Enjoy.
I'm trying my very best.
Emergency meeting. Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, have perished. They would have.
Wait, what is this?
Talking so weird. Let me
Yeah, but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death: acute ripping off of the face. One dead
Based on
crewmate.
the
That's an
internet.
oopsie. 3.
It's like a webtoon, or like a you know,
Any one of us could be the killer.
Among Us like
you?
YouTube
smelt it,
cartoon
dealt it.
thingy series.
If only there was someone who could take charge.
It looks quaint.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming. Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
Among Us. New series now streaming in Paramount Plus.
Would you believe me if I said
I don't know
some
what
of
to
our
say.
biggest surprises
Good on
in
them.
SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story
Isn't that
mission
one out
coming
on
later
Steam,
this
on
year.
Steam now? Or
We've received an urgent call from a lab.
maybe it's just the Steam page.
King Bavma requests MI6's help with a
You
matter
guys know how I
most
play
sensitive and
Among
has
Us?
asked for you
Suckers license
personally.
upgrades.
Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if
Well,
he has
now we
what he
know what
claims
your
to
strategy
have,
is.
Well, M figures
When we
the
play Among
reward
Us
well
someday.
worth the risk. Go back to Aleph and find out what this is all about. Best of luck, 007.
I don't like teaser trailers. That's just so boring. Like it's just I don't get the point of teaser trailers at all. Like I just feel like they're kind of a waste. Like I feel like to me, like I can't see them producing like any significant amount of hype or like anything other than just being like a fun way of announcing your game. But hey, I guess you know if people are getting paid, then yay, I guess.
Brothers, the time is finally here.
This looks
I know it's been difficult.
more interesting. No, is this? Don't tell me. What is this?
Mocked you for your faith. Tonight,
What
we
is
shall
that?
show everyone how wrong they were.
Okay. Gothic remake. Nice graphics. Looks like something I would try. Is this a... What is this? Gives MMORPG vibes, I guess. Maybe? Oh my fuck, the stream is so bad. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's my PC that's causing this issue. Why am I using so much of my RAM currently? Shit, I do need to upgrade my RAM 6. RAM 6, graphics card. I'm not sure if I can upgrade my graphics card much without upgrading my CPU. Buggy. Wait, what the f- Okay, what is this? Atria awaits. Aeon? I don't know what this is. Aeon 2? Is that a 2? I can't tell.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Kuro Games, CD Projekt Red.
Maybe this is all a brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Maybe
what?
The two of you really are from another universe.
Okay, this looks interesting. I think, maybe?
I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on!
I don't like the cartoony style. The games.
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tessa Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
Withering X-Wave, Cyberpunk. What?
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edge.
That's a MMORPG, right? Like an East Asian MMORPG, Wuthering Waves. Okay, I'm good for them.
On June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Wyveria negated the weight of buildings and mounted the sky.
I can't stop wondering, how can all this exist up amongst the clouds?
The environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame, too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
Oh, how long have I been muted for? Wow, hopefully not too long. But yeah, the stream is... I don't know what else is. I just hope to see at least 1 or 2 nice strategy games that I'd be interested in, like very interested in, you know, maybe, question mark, potentially. That would be neat, that would be cool.
You know it's all for nothing.
Oh.
Still you press on.
Aragon Shanghai, okay. Got an East Asian game. That's not an MMORPG. I approve. Right. Why is the stream so bad?
Obsession. Step to the dream.
You think they would have enough resources to ensure the stream would be good quality? Kong Kong Z Master of Cantrip. I mean, at least this game shows gameplay, which is much better than most of the other games we've seen so far. I think, cause like I just like, sure, like I like gameplay trailers, I like pre-rendered stuff, but I really like that's just like not that interesting most of the time. Like, come on. I'm not that much of a viewership enemy because it doesn't really make sense, but I really only had 2 viewers. Like, it's fine, I'll still do my thing, but I feel like we've been more people, like there have been more people chatting, like, consistently, or like return to chat, so maybe Twitch is throwing the wrong thing, I don't know. I have also been gone for a while, to be fair. But hopefully, I shall continue the streak of actually streaming. Cross fingers. Remember, guys, to join the Discord and ping me. Let me know if you want the stream alert ping. That way you will always know whenever I stream. I have not forgotten it yet, I think.
Dream is over.
Swords of Legends.
Take your time. Enjoy.
That was a new look at gameplay from Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG. There you saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition.
W pronunciation.
How about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
What? Okay, why do racing games get more airtime than strategy games? Like, are there that many racing game nerds? I mean, hey, good for you guys, but like, this is outrageous. Come on. Also, what the? Like, I feel like it's my stream there's something wrong with, but like, huh? Wow, that is so bad. I really... Unpleasant. Can you guys still hear me fine? Let's see. I feel like we're seeing a lot of mainstream brand games this year, and I do wonder like how if they will actually do well in terms of sales. Maybe I'm just like very disconnected from the rest of the gaming sphere, but I feel like there's not that much demand for these type of games. Like at all, like you know. Can you guys hear me fine? Someone please confirm. Sonic Racing X. What? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. Okay. What? Sonic Racing Crossworlds. X Avatar Legends? SpongeBob SquarePants Pac-Man. What is this game? Is Sonic Racing the original? Right. Man, there really is a whole other world out there. Evangelion? Why Evangelion? Sonic Pico Park. Okay, there you go. That's a. So this is another game that I have that I would love to play with some other people on stream. Because Pico Park looks so fun to yell at each other at. You know?
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
Wait, what? Okay. I was on the edge whether I should buy the Sonic Racing game. By the way, can you hear me? Wait, so Cole, can you confirm whether can you hear me? Yeah, okay, nice. Sasageo! Sasageo! Tatakai! Attack on Titan was very goated. Aside from certain things, of course. Oh my fuck, it's so bad. I don't expect too much of this game, sadly. Yeah, me neither. I remember when, like, back in the day before a lot of the reveals and things, that there's some really cool fan games out there. Oh my fuck, part of the stream is muted. How long is the stream, by the way? Does it actually continue all the way out here? Or does it, like, when does it end? Okay, I think it ends like in about 30-ish minutes? 25 minutes? Thereabouts. And then we'll move on to something else, I think.
From many of the creative leaders behind Forza Horizon comes a new cinematic open-world driving experience.
Most of the game
Monaco
adaptation
and the French
of
Riviera,
Began
where the worlds of pro and underground street racing collide.
In general,
This is
video game
Clutch
adaptations
from
just
Maverick
don't do that
Games.
well. I would say, like, for popular media. And I think the reason for that is just whomever, like, most of the people making it don't really have their heart into it, and it's mostly just seen as an ad, a way of doing ads or whatever. Like, I think it's very much because of, like, it's just seen as a way of increasing profits.
2 drivers dead.
Like, more
3
than
more in intensive care.
I'm done.
a lot of other things.
My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant
Is this
to be
another
outlaws, Theo.
racing game?
Think about it.
Like, Dragon Ball has some nice games. Yeah, I mean, Naruto also does. Like, some franchises, they do have some hits here and there, but yeah,
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deep.
I think it's 2Ps, but yep. I don't know why it's changed, but
I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Clutch. Okay, well, at least it's not the same as everything else.
The dead won't rise.
Sounds cool,
But their sons will.
Is this adaptation of the car cinematic universe? Honestly,
All respect.
is this a strategy game? Please. Please give me a strategy game. You Oh! Oh! Are we actually getting a cool strategy game? Allahu Akbar. Finally. Every battle visceral. Okay, looks like a Mountain Blade, not clone, but you know, inspired. Oh, you know, similar game. This looks cool. What is this? Every battle yours. If it has a good campaign, I really want. This is right up my alley. I think it could be, at least. I like the setting. I like war stuff. I like personally going around. Chronicles Medieval. Okay. Chronicles Medieval. We'll have to check that out on Steam. If I can run this game, I really would love to stream it. That looks so cool. I'm only allowed to play this if the Osmonds play.
Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around.
It depends on.
Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
Sea of Remnants? What was that again? What the? Okay.
Wake up laughing, half a mess, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line.
What is this?
That's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit.
I feel like this is gonna get this part of the stream muted or like get me flagged on YouTube. I really hope not. I really hope not. Do I need to sing over this? Like speak over this? I am not hugely fond of the art style. What does it even mean, like Sing Shaman? No. If you give 10 subs, then I'll sing. But only I don't want anyone to sub if they're not comfortable, like economically comfortable. Oh my god, this stream is so bad. It's so bad. There are some TikToks I do want to go through. I saved a bunch to watch on stream. A lot of them are Palestine. A lot of them, some of them about other things. Oh my god, it's so bad. Why is it so bad? I'll remember that from
Guys, is it me or is there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different.
Has he always had that mustache?
He doesn't have a mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different, too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know what this is. It's called a
Is that true? Kiari, is it true? Is this a normal Kyoto accent? Howdy Dukin.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here. Take home genuine, bona fide, 100% authentic, real deals on select titles. No knockoffs.
I can't do it if you're watching.
Uh-huh.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr. Gray.
I mean, we got one strategy game. I can't really, in good conscience, complain about all the games somehow being more popular than strategy games. SF6 announcements is also fine. 6F6 San Francisco. The Wizard. What? Wait, is this supposed to be? Wait, what is this? Street Fighter. Ah. Whoa, Pal World? Wait, it is actually. Oh my fuck, Pal World. Let's go. Indentured servitude. What the fuck? Palestine world? Yes, exactly. I got that one recently and it's so nice. Bro, why are you using... Well, I guess that makes sense. No, realistically that pal will get shredded. Can you have 2 pals out now? Oh shit, okay, no, that must be it. You can have more than 1 pal out at a time. Does not look very healthy for it. Okay, you know what, I'll take it back. Maybe some pre-rendered trailers are nice. Pal World 1.0. Pal just died. Yeah, it's just like whenever you pull it out, it dies. I mean, there are pals where it's literally just like you fire them and then they just get knocked out. Oh shit, the tree. Are they gonna include it now? Nice.
There you have it. Pal World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show, I mentioned
just
we'll
suing
have lots
everyone
of new worlds to explore
watching
today,
this.
and the return of some long-awaited ones as well.
I need to
This
piss.
next game falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide.
Oh, Wolf Among
6
Us.
total so far. Each case, husband and wife found.
I'm gonna go to the loo
Shredded.
while this plays. Be right back. I'm still listening with you though.
People are dying. Some monster is out there. Word around the precinct is you're the guy to call.
Bigby.
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock?
You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
I know I don't look human.
These lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless.
See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
Back. Did I miss anything cool? Isn't it just make a good Pokemon game? I mean, yeah, they should, but they would rather spend all the money suing people and making like incredibly generic
That's right, Bigby is finally back.
Games.
And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us Remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
Okay. Ooh, okay. This looks really nice. The world looks cool. This... Okay, apparently the creator of Wolf Among Us is a Zionist. What is it with Telltale Games and that? Well, maybe not Telltale Games, so sorry, I'm being awakened. Whatever. In any case, that's weird, but yeah, that's not surprising, unfortunately. A lot of people are morally inconsistent.
I'm listening.
This game looks cool.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and
Though I don't know why this character is a child.
You try taking a
Here,
hit?
be. Alright, good luck.
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
출입문 닫습니다. Doors closing. How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait.
Well, this is just like Assassin's Creed.
Hearken! The ghost rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
What the fuck? Oh, come on. Why is it... Is it a fighting game? I don't want another fighting game. I want... I look so cool. I thought it would be a cool, like, world, like, open world, like, where... I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting. Wasn't this... I mean, the world does look very cool, though. I don't know why the character looks like this. What genre is your favorite? Strategy games. I do also like open world games, like The Witcher, for example, which I might play on stream. Because I never finished it. And it would be... Oh my... What? Who made this game? Why? Whatever. I don't know why I had expectations. I don't know why I had positive expectations. I mean, hey, the other aspects are cool, I guess, for some people. Stellar Blade. Is it Stellar Blade? Yeah, actually, that would explain it. I mean, the world looks really cool. It is Stellar Blade, you're right. Blood Rain. Again, the world looks cool. Everything else about it, I'm not hugely fond of.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new sequel developed entirely by the original team that's here today. Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future. All right, we're almost done, but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years since Street Fighter 6 was released in June 2023.
Oh, that's what Voice Code was excited for.
Street Fighter 6.
Oh, was not excited for?
Street Fighter 6 is already entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
It's an anime? A lot of reactioners are gonna love this one. Wait, which one do you mean this? Street Fighter 6. Okay, there's a dude. This is literally well what it looked like, by the way. Fun fact. They actually used my body for sculpting that character, yep.
Fascinating.
So Street Fighter 6 is an anime? Question mark. Oh, it's Tifa. I remember seeing her on the Italian Parliament. During one of the Italian Parliament sessions.
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6.
If you don't know what I'm referencing,
Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Don't look it up in public.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6 has reached its 3rd anniversary. And today, we're announcing the special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
Okay, cool.
Tifa はですね、世界中のプレイヤーから愛されてきたキャラクターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っている Tifa の姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's exactly why our goal was this, to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。 マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
I don't have much to add. Fighting game.
Everything from
I'm
her
not.
design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
I mean, I'm just curious, like, if people like that, people into fighting games. I think Waitsfield is my only one point of reference, and they're like,
we cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
The only fighting game I think I care about is Tekken, and that's especially nostalgia and because the story is insane.
To what's coming next.
ありがとうございます。
ありがとうございます。
Kind of the art style animation is good.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well,
so
now it has come time for our final announcement. I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this. Get ready for the final battle.
Mortal Kombat overdo the gore though. I mean, isn't that part of the selling point of Mortal Kombat? I do feel the same.
Upon our planet.
But I don't play it anyway, so.
Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion.
Yes,
by his
this
will,
Final Fantasy.
A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against the celestial threat.
Pacific Rim?
Hope endures in those.
I mean, yeah, but there's not much else to it.
Long story short,
that's kind of just how I feel about fighting games.
Has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
What the fuck is? Okay, I mean, I guess Final Fantasy is very different. Is this Final Fantasy? I don't know. I think it is. Oh, it looks cool.
You're mine.
At least, like, the world looks nice. The combat looks uninteresting to me.
The sky's the limit.
Cool animations, though.
I could do this.
I feel like, I mean, at least I think the combat would look cool if the stream was not incredibly ours. Then I think it would look very cool. But yeah, incredible. Whoa, that looks so great.
Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
That's the main character, right? Final Fantasy 7 Revelation?
Never would have made it this far without
you
guys.
Is it 7? I don't know.
And I won't let you down. I promise.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Lots of Japan this year. Honestly, I don't know what was wrong with the stream. I guess there were so many people watching live, so I guess that's why I was lagging. Was it that many?
I'm back.
But I mean, even then, like, that shouldn't affect the stream itself. Hello, Says. How are you doing? Welcome. We're watching Japan take over the world. 500,000 live on YouTube. Okay, fair enough.
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms. And we've only been able to come this far thanks to every single one of you.
I'm glad that you're doing well as well.
To believe in the story and waited for this moment with us.
I always love it when you guys use my emotes. I appreciate it a lot. I'm very happy with those emotes.
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve to march toward the final battle.
そして私自身も このシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
They're nice emotes.
I
Thank
too
you.
have carried a promise in
The
my
creator of
heart
those emotes
throughout
will
this
be very
journey,
happy to hear that
the
as well.
resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
We're
I was
committed to
thinking
delivering
of like
this
doing a
experience
PNG
in its
YouTuber,
ultimate form.
but I was wondering if that would like require too many
and witness
resources.
what
But I could
lies
literally just look
beyond
that up.
that
Actually, I'll
resolve.
write that down.
Today, to help guide us on our path, please show me and welcome to the stage the voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
This guy's the goat of fucking
Let's do it. Take it away, man.
D&D.
I don't mind if I do.
Hell yeah. Wait, is
As
this
we
the
reunite
voice
with
of
our
Cloud?
heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above. A constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series.
What the fuck is this
Aboard
story
the
even
Highwind,
about?
your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard to the sun-drenched Medial archipelago to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I mean, it is very unique.
No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes.
To me, it really just feels like whatever PC they had like running like this stream was just like not good enough to actually run it. But maybe I'm wrong. Because I assume that this is an issue on the streamer side,
is perfected
so to
in
speak.
Revelation, putting even more power in your hands.
Like it shouldn't be
real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for
streaming
strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite
itself,
of powerful new
the stream
spells and
itself,
abilities.
stream quality
Activate
resources
devastating
should not be
synergy
affected
with
by the amount of people
companions.
watching it. I
And of course,
assume
call on
like that
mighty
should only
summoned
affect
entities
servers,
that
and I
can
think
turn
that
the
does not.
tide of battle.
Unless I don't understand how it works, which might be the case. But the way I understand it, like that shouldn't affect it. So it's just like whatever hardware they've used was just too cheap, or like just not good in some other way, or their internet, which I think is the least likely culprit. But actually, it was in America, so you know, I didn't realize it was this bad. Yeah, it's even worse on YouTube. There's so many audio desyncs.
There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see
How the
all of your
fuck
reactions.
is my memory using 12 gigabytes? What the fuck?
You have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion.
Hey, wait, someone subscribed at some point? What the fuck? Also, I think my stream manager is shitting itself, because it says that there are 2 viewers, but I don't think that's correct. I mean, maybe it might be. I don't know.
Vincent is
Hello,
a deft
welcome.
gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with
I just don't like this type of
results.
combat. I just really don't. No hate to people who enjoy this. Just definitely not my type of thing.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire.
Though I will say, usually it's not fun to play games like that. Oh yeah, I did just subscribe. Thank you for the subscription, Commie Space Invader.
Commie_space_invader1 just subscribed to Shamanism. Oh yeah, I did just subscribe.
Wait, what? All right, it reads out the thing as well. Thank you for the subscription, Commie Space Invader. Much appreciated.
Close the distance for powerful strikes, or engage in sweeping
area
nice.
of
effect attacks.
Was it a good email you got? I like while I read theory. Hell yeah. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To
Have a lovely reading.
Your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique
Speaking of reading,
alongside your
Whimsical, we need to decide
FITS gives you an extra edge in
a mutual reading thing. Mutual reading thingy. Mutual reading thingy. Also,
sensing its fate hanging in the balance. The planet
I was thinking of like
unleashed its
going
last
through a
line
book
of
or something
defense.
on stream.
Ancient beasts that
Now
are
specifically
larger
thinking
than
about
life,
like
capable of untold destruction.
no god but God.
Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In
Because I
Revelation,
think that it's
we
very
come
interesting
to the thrilling conclusion of the Final
to learn
Fantasy
about.
VII saga, and your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me. Hope you're ready.
I'm having too many ideas in too little time. None offense. Also, what was the email about from Noah Samson? If you can talk about it, I assume so. If it's on Patreon.
Well, thank you all. Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for
Gamifying Theory
bringing us this
sounds
extended
nice.
look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I
Haven't
think
read
I
it yet.
speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Mark,
What do you mean by Gamifying
we
Theory?
ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
W.
right?
Same.
Well, then,
Which one? That's why it sucks. I have a difficulty finishing games. As in talking about books. Ah, yeah.
Get the cannon back
I'm not playing
online.
games.
Now!
Oh. What the fuck? Something just used my... Okay, what? Okay. Inshallah, I will get a rich benefactor soon who will buy me a whole ass new PC that has insane specs.
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
There you go, guys. That's video game. Final Fantasy, all of them. There you go, all of them. Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy VII.
The end of the
Revelation coming
end.
to all platforms
The
next
end of
spring,
imagination.
which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms.
This is it.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and the team at Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
Good job, Lucy. Yay, thank you.
Thanks, Jeff. What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all.
Maybe they're like
because coming
preparing
up
her to
right
take
now is
over.
Day of the Devs with a look at
Awesome.
many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom opening night.
I mean, I feel like my browser is lagging. Yeah, okay, so... Yeah, the browser is lagging. Why? Is this just like this entire page is lagging? Is that it? Is that just like the case? I guess so? Question mark? Yeah, but I think that's pretty much it. They also have Day of the Devs, and this had something else as well, but yeah, let's see. Well, the GameAwards.com. Let's see if when their next event is. GameAwards.com. Okay, what the fuck? What is using all my RAM? Like, what? I don't get why all my RAM is being used. Okay, right on. The Game Awards, December 10. Peacock Theatre, Los Angeles. It'd be so funny if Hassan was there. Oh, what did I don't know. About jury watch. How to watch the Game Awards as live and blah, blah, blah. Do they have any other thingies though? Like, is that don't they have anything else before that? Was this it? I guess this might be it. Hassan was in Democracy Now. Hassan was in Democracy Now, being interviewed by the GOAT Amy Goodman. So we could watch that. I was thinking about that. But yeah, that was the Game Awards. It was something. The IOF forces, they have struck a wedding, murdering 5 people. Okay. So it's currently 23:11. What do you want to do? What do you feel like doing, chat? We could watch Hassan being on Democracy Now. The mail's about his ADHD and how he struggles with it, as well as lawsuit, how he's going to set goals for 1 week per week. That's very real. I wish him the best of luck. I also hope that the controversy they had recently, I hope they sort that out. More places are also beginning to report on like Albania's Flamingo Revolution, as it has been dubbed now. Also, he offers a refund for everyone that's disappointed. That's good. Good on him. He just also uploaded a video, Gaza dying in the dark. Whatever transgressions he's made, I still support his advocacy. It's important. His videos on Palestine are very good. I just hope he makes up for whatever mistakes he made. He promoted that one as well. That makes sense. Can Trump's family do business abroad without controversy? Probably yes. No worries about the FT stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. That's I don't know the situation. I hope it's sorted out in a good way. That's all I can say. Okay. That was a very long stream. So how about we open the TikTok? Okay. I know what that is. My favorites, collections, watching stream. Okay. I want to start from somewhere. I saved a lot of things. Okay, we'll take it one at a time. So we're going to be looking at some Palestine news, and we're going to look at some just other things that I wanted to share with you guys. Is it the quick one? Yes. So, by AJ Plus, for decades Israeli soldiers have taken over Palestinian kitchens. Oh, can you change the category? Wait, let me just do a game. Just checking. Is Bing's not here? I actually don't know. I'm still like thinking about OCC. I feel like I like playing open TTD, but I'm not sure if it's that good of a stream game. Not that most of the games I play are that popular. But I'm not sure if I'm not sure if I want to play it in stream. Okay, anyways. You could say that in a way that stings less, You could say that in a kinder way. Anyways, news. For decades, Israeli soldiers have taken over Palestinian kitchens. Now they're doing it in Lebanon. Utterly abhorrent.
It's
these
disgusting.
are war criminals.
I remember seeing
these
those
are
videos
genociders.
when they were playing out in Gaza and now in Lebanon, and they're painful. And I think that's the point, right? Is to kind of rub it in.
Israeli soldiers are posting photos of themselves picking from gardens and cooking in the kitchens of Lebanese families who fled Israel's bombing. You got my support with the clear not. Thank you. They did the same in Gaza. And decades earlier, in the creation of the State of Israel.
It's very reminiscent of the Palestinian Nakba. Palestinians often reported that they had left, pots or food or whatever in their homes still cooking, thinking they would return in a few days. This was repeated in the modern day in Gaza, instances of Palestinians worrying about needing to water their farms and so on. These tactics, you see them being repeated by Israel during the genocide, a tale as old as time, as it were, settler colonial strategy.
Leila Ilahaddad is a Palestinian author and chef. She says these scenes show how Zionism functions.
Broadly, it's dehumanizing, right? At its face, Zionism intends to dehumanize its subjects. That's kind of the message you're getting from the top down. Maybe not go into people's homes and cook with their food, but the people that we're about to go to war with are subhuman, right? And therefore, it's perfectly acceptable to go pillage and plunder their homes, cook with their food, and create videos on social media that mock them.
I will also say specifically that this is like, this is awful, and also this is one of the least shitty things they do, because they will literally also just go into women's underwear drawers and then post with that, wear that and shit. It's incredibly disgusting behavior. They're just they're also just rapists, straight up. They're it's again comically evil, the behavior of the IOF. All right, sorry, I didn't read that. Many see Israelis' appropriation of food as a form of colonialism that helped legitimize a cultural identity built on stolen land.
But even early Israeli scholars had written about this extensively. It goes beyond that to the settler colonial ideology. The early Zionists had a desire to establish roots on the ground and adopt the native ingredients and so on without adopting the people. It's like wanting the abundance, the land, stealing the land and the ingredients and appropriating all that, but not the people within that land.
Yeah, literally, land without. He's something. Israel made the desert bloom, as if fucking Palestinians had not done that shit for fucking decades, if not centuries or more. Incredibly, On some positive news, though. How long is this clip? 2 minutes. That's good. Okay, on the part with European trees, yeah, exactly. Fucking European trees which don't work that well, and unironically, I think contribute to the desertification. Mehdi Hassan, who is one of my favorite liberals, a Muslim brother, and just in general, a goat, even though he has some opinions which I disagree with. He was on Patrick Bet-David's podcast or something. And yeah, this is incredible. I'm just going to play this clip.
5,000 people from the Middle East.
I feel like I'm the luckiest man alive living in America.
Okay, and that was George Bush Sr. I'm not a man I'm a fan of, but he did that. Sure. He understood the response, as did Reagan.
Yep.
Donald Trump since October has allowed in 6,069 refugees only. Not 122,000, only 6,069. And do you know that 6,066, 99.9% of them are from white South Africa? Only 3 are Afghan.
Dude.
That's the numbers.
Are you serious?
That's a fact.
Okay, you're serious.
Pull it up, Rob.
Dude.
Does he actually care about that? Good on. It's better than I expected if he actually cares about that. BPD made no sense the whole time. That does not surprise me.
6,000 refugees. All of them are white South Africans fleeing from an imaginary genocide.
The previous guy brought more people than 4 presidents combined.
Hold on, he brought in 125,000 refugees.
He's trying to say, guys, time out. Let's get jobs for our people.
No, we're talking about refugees. Refugees are different. It's not about jobs. Refugees, your international obligation.
Like you're talking H-1B, green card. Which one are you talking about?
Refugees.
Which way are you talking? Refugees are refugees, man. You're not supposed to contribute to the economy, even though they usually always will. They will quote unquote pay for themselves, which is a very disgusting way of thinking about things. But unless you're literally a war-torn country, which no Western countries are, none of them have that excuse. It is your obligation, especially considering I mean, the issue is that the West caused a lot of these conflicts and all this mayhem and war and shit, so yeah, whatever. Elijah or not, hi gamer, hello, welcome. I feel like it felt like having an academic person arguing with someone that never read a book before.
But the vetted program,
sure,
where you're vetted abroad, you
Remember
check
me?
you're not a terrorist, all of that stuff.
That's
what happened to you?
Yes,
Biden did it too.
Maybe.
He allowed 125,000 people.
I think so.
Okay. Trump dropped the cap with Stephen Miller to 7,500. Okay. And since October, he allowed in 6,069, according to the Washington Post.
I want to know where you're going with this.
He allowed in only 3 Afghans and 6,066 white people from South Africa. The 2 things I would say about that. Number 1, that's racist. You let in a
yes, I do
white people who are not refugees, and you don't allow people from Iran, Iraq, Syria. And the second point is, Donald Trump wouldn't have allowed you into this country, and yet you sit and support. You voted for him 3 times. Donald Trump would not have allowed little Patrick Bet-David into this country. How do you feel about that?
You're so funny.
A genuine question.
You are so funny.
Okay, deflect.
It's a genuine question.
He wouldn't have let little Patrick Bet.
No Iranians were allowed in this year. So how would you have gotten?
You know what would have happened? We would have waited 1 more year, 2 more years
for a Democrat to come and let you in.
Bush Sr. let us in.
We would have waited. Okay, this guy, he literally believes that like the Iranian government is like doing also genocide on all Iranians, something or some shit akin to that. Like, we would just wait. Fuck off. Also, he talks like my uncles. I don't know anything about like their own authority and everything and how they rule the world. Yeah, that's standard. Just standard uncle thing. Like I don't even think it's like a Muslim uncle thing. I feel like it's just very universal.
He was a Republican. Don't act like
a better Republican.
No, but that's
not racist.
That's
Republican.
not the point. The part that
is the point. He did not allow in Iranians,
issues.
Iraqi. Donald Trump has blocked refugees like yourself.
I don't support Trump. I don't support Trump since I don't support Trump. I don't support Trump.
You would have come in illegally. You're pro-illegal immigration.
You're so
This
funny.
is so interesting
I would have
today.
made it here.
Pat, you heard it here. You're going to clip Ilhan Omar, clip that. Patrick Bet-David said if he wasn't allowed in illegally, he would come in illegally.
The difference between you and I, this doesn't bother me.
The difference between you and I is that I don't have an argument. So therefore, I'm going to act like you don't have an argument either. All right, we're going to watch more. We have a lot. I said a lot of, things about Palestine and also other political thingies.
So police officers in Hampshire Police, the police force responsible for the wrongful arrest of Henry Novak, have said that they felt controlled and pressured to feel certain ways after receiving mandatory DEI training.
What he's referring to here is in the UK, basically, like a non-white dude killed a white dude, and I think it's like, yeah, a non-white dude killed a white dude, and the white dude was like just brutalized by the police, and now the police are fucking, blaming it on DEI.
And so it begins. Yeah. Now this is very on brand for the police. Whenever
the difference between you and AI is I'm rich and you're not. He was like, I'm rich and you're not.
the police mess up regarding cases featuring
he was like, they have a vision, they realize, so you have to respect the world saying about the most cruel state acts. Yeah.
White victims and non-white perpetrators, typically they will point the finger at DEI. So when the grooming gang scandal got exposed, the police were faced with many questions, mainly because the victims of these horrific crimes had told the police what was going on, and the police had failed to investigate them. The police, realizing that they messed up big time and they were going to get dragged over the hot coals, decided to say that the reason they hadn't investigated these crimes and failed these girls is because they were scared of being seen as racist because the perpetrators were South Asian men. Which is completely ridiculous when you consider that police forces in the UK have never cared about being seen as racist, but it provided the perfect cover-up for the police's own incompetence, and that's been the default excuse ever since. But when the police come out with stuff like this, it is so insulting to the intelligence of the public, because are we supposed to seriously believe that police officers in the UK are receiving DEI training that's telling them to ignore the pleas of a man losing his life? Because that's what's being implied here. The police are basically saying, yeah, we could have saved Henry's life, but woke nonsense got in the way. Piss off.
So insane,
like,
man.
Honestly, piss off. The police are utterly without shame. Just own up to your own behaviour.
Like, the truth is right there.
I know I said that this sort of thing is insulting to the intelligence of the public, but let's be honest here, there are certain members of our society who love it when they get lied to about this sort of thing, because it provides yet another opportunity for them to get racist and angry. Another element is that the British political media class run with these excuses and further amplify them for their own agendas, because they've all collectively decided that DEI is the problem here, and not the systemic incompetence of police forces in the UK.
Yep, because if they were to, recognize that, then that would at some point lead back to capitalism, the structural issues. I don't know how else to react to this. This is so stupid. Yeah, nothing. The thing is, like, this shit like this, like, it happens constantly, and it's just like nothing. Like, right. Oh, is this right? So this is from Doctors Without Borders, Médecins Sans Frontières. A message from a staff member in Gaza. On the eve of Eid, while I was in the kitchen washing the dishes, everything changed in seconds. A huge red light filled the sky, followed by extremely loud explosions. While I was still in the kitchen, the glass of the window suddenly exploded right in front of me. Pieces of the ceiling were falling, and we could hear people scream. We could hear people outside screaming. If I had one wish, it would be to live a truly peaceful life without having a constantly alert and terrified nervous system. This is when Israeli forces strike hit a building next to a Doctors Without Border colleague apartment. Like, literally, Western governments are like calling them demonic is not even like an exaggeration. It's so decrepit, right? This is a really nice video by More Perfect Union, and a TikTok creator like talking for them, like making the video. I don't know, something like that. How corporations are using the Iran war as a cover to raise prices.
Days, the Iran war is
and this affects all of us.
estimated to have cost the American people $72 billion. Well, not all Americans. Some have been making more than ever. This is warflation. For most Americans, prices for necessities are up across the country. The World Bank's Global Supply Chain Stress Index is flirting with its pandemic peak, and gas is now up 50% since the war began. United Airlines, the toothpaste maker Colgate-Palmolive, and 3M, the manufacturer of Post-it notes and Scotch tape, are all raising their prices to shield their profit margin. And travel, especially, is more expensive than ever, as airlines have cut 9.3 million seats over the next 4 months, and prices are up 20% since February alone. So for most of us, the prices of everyday necessities are rising. But for some, that's a golden opportunity.
Disgusting.
Welcome to the newest greedflation crisis, where the wealthy use war as a cover-up to raise prices, buy up resources, and consolidate their investments, stretching the K-shaped economy to unprecedented extremes, and using insider information to do it. The most surefire strategy is for investors to just cross their fingers and pray that this all ends.
This is a really good video. Like, people need to understand that war is never good for you. Like, it's not to stop Iran from fucking developing nukes. They don't want to. If they wanted to, they would have fucking done it.
Investors' certainty that Trump would back out of the war before any long-term damage occurs. In other words, they're banking on the fact that Trump always chickens out. This is not anything new to the 1%. During the Iraq War, markets saw an initial period of volatility, followed by a 30% increase in the next 12 months after the invasion. Corporations are...
The thing is, like, it's not just like it's evil, but it's like, even if you are okay with the cruelty, it literally doesn't benefit you unless you're like the 1%, like more than the 1%, like the 0.1% or something. Or like 0.01%. Like, it just doesn't benefit you unless you're insanely rich.
Well aware of this financial strategy. This boost to the stock market has helped other aspects of the financial sector as well. It's led to an increase in trading, helping Wall Street investors trying to capitalize on the market's volatility. I mean, thank God there's a war and your economic livelihoods are at stake. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to do that. Now, banks are recording record profits for Q1, for a total of $47 billion across the 6 largest U.S. banks, up 18% from just last year. Now, technically, anyone could take advantage of this market volatility, but you know what everyone can't do? Invest in a drone company 2 weeks after the war started and then get your father to immediately sign a deal with the Air Force to purchase from the company that you just invested in. However, the Trump brothers can. That's right. Shortly after they announced they were backing a Florida-based startup called PowerUS, the U.S. Air Force announced that they would be buying drones from that company, which I'm sure is just a coincidence, and not at all another example of the wealthy hoarding even more for themselves, even if it means everything gets more expensive for the rest of us.
Why would they deserve all the profit? Have you thought about that? Yeah, true. The thing is about this as well, is like, I believe the Democrats literally fucking voted against stopping, voting against, legally stopping the war. About like half of the people in fucking Congress, some shit, like, of the Democrats. Disgusting. Utterly disgusting. Yeah, a great video by More Perfect Union. So this is another video. Trigger warning. Very, Palestine. Ibrahim al-Shawish, teacher from Gaza, released after 14 months in prison.
Before Israeli prisons. After.
14 months.
Before Israeli prisons.
3 months.
After. Before. After.
4 months.
Before. After. Before, after. Since the Al-Aqsa uprising, Israeli prison guards have tortured to death 98 Palestinian hostages that we know of, which doesn't include hundreds of Palestinians kidnapped from Gaza, many of whom are presumed dead, whose whereabouts and conditions are unknown to this day. And in that time, not a single Israeli prison guard has faced any legal consequences for these murders. Meanwhile,
in fact, the opposite. We know that Israelis have literally had pro-rape riots where they're like, how dare you arrest or like at all scrutinize these people who have been filmed sexually assaulting the Palestinian hostages we have kept and tortured and, abused.
The Israeli regime just passed an apartheid death penalty law which formalizes and systematizes these extrajudicial prison lynchings. There are currently over 9,000 Palestinian hostages held in Israeli torture dungeons, many of whom were not accused of a crime or were convicted by inherently racist Israeli apartheid courts. All of them deserve to be free from the terrorist Israeli regime. All of the 1.6 million Palestinians trapped in the open-air Gaza death camp deserve to be free from the Israeli regime. One of those Palestinians is my friend Ramsey. Doctors were forced to amputate one of Ramsey's legs after a medicine shortage caused by Israel's criminal blockade of the Gaza Strip left them unable to treat an infection which he sustained from an Israeli airstrike on Nasser Hospital, which killed his wife and 2 children while they were there seeking treatment. Now, that same infection is threatening Ramsey's remaining leg, and his health is rapidly deteriorating as he struggles to care for himself with only one leg. Please don't fall for the bystander effect and assume that someone else can support Ramsey's survival. If you don't donate to him, no one is going to in your place. It is much better to receive a single dollar from many people than it is to receive $100 from one person. You can help Ramsey afford basic necessities and to apply for one of the severely limited medical evacuation slots out of the Gaza death camp at either of these 2 buttons. Donations made through PayPal reach him faster.
It's very important we go through this. Okay, I want to watch through more of the Palestine-related ones before we move to, happier topics, I guess, less depressing topics. So, this was
first time in history that the Israeli occupation forces intercepted the flotilla and they could not get all of our boats. They kidnapped over 150 of our comrades and left our boats adrifting more than 1,000 kilometers from the territorial waters they claim to be theirs. But this flotilla is big, and we are committed to exposing the genocide. We are committed to denounce every complicit government and every company that helps the supply chain of the genocide. We are gonna keep on sailing. We are gonna keep on sailing to honor our comrades that were kidnapped and taken into Israeli custody. We are committed to the global rise up with direct actions
all the governments
everywhere.
Are fucking disgusting
Wherever
cowards.
You are,
almost
find
all
your
of them
group
at least
and
for
find
not
the actions in your country.
doing enough
We are
to
not
counter
stopping.
this genocide.
We are rising up until Palestine is free, until all the people in the world are free from the Zionist regime, from the cruelty of imperialism.
We, the free people of the world, demand to live in a world free of all systems of oppression. See you in the waves.
The global move, so like they're just amazing people. All right, here's another one about the war crimes Israel loved to commit. Zionist soldiers would shoot Palestinian footballers' feet.
And go after the footballers in Gaza and kill them.
The Palestinian Pele was murdered by the Zionists. People put out some awful tweet.
Suleiman al-Obeid.
Oh, he seems to have died or something. And then it was Mo Salah, wasn't it, who said he killed him? Like did he just?
Yeah, he got pulled.
He was killed. He didn't die by himself.
Israel has murdered hundreds of footballers. Right, I was looking at statistics. Hundreds. And even before the genocide, they were infamous. It was notorious that Zionist soldiers would shoot the feet of known Palestinians, right, end their careers.
Like
right?
it's just
how can you allow such open fascism into FIFA, right?
9 incomprehensible levels of cruelty.
Wasn't political.
Like just incredibly fucking evil.
Footballers in Gaza and killed them.
The Palestinian Pele.
Like it's like, you know, like analyze material circumstances and such of how people can become that. But like, this is just like how can people become this evil? I don't like, because it's not even like some banality of evil thing. These people are just fucking like okay. Israeli forces have shot and killed a 7-month-old boy near Hebron in the occupied West Bank. Sam Abu Haikal was traveling with his grandmother and parents on Friday when soldiers opened fire. While driving, we saw Israeli army vehicles near checkpoint 17. Fidel Abu Haikal, grandmother of the same boy. We saw jeeps and soldiers far in the distance, so we stopped the car. We stopped. Shots were fired toward us. Initially, we believed they were warning shots. Turns out bullets struck my son, my grandson, and his mother. The Israeli military claims soldiers perceived the vehicle was accelerating towards them. Fucking demons, man. But later said initial investigation found the injured civilians were not a threat. In a lie, what I read you on. It's just couple more chat. Please hang on. I know it's tough. Please hang in there. So, come on, pause. UK PM Keir Starmer wants to ban some pro-Palestine marches and prosecute people who say globalize the Intifada. British authorities have repeatedly cracked down on pro-Palestine protests since Israel's genocide in Gaza. In April, police arrested over 500 people in London during their vigil to protest against the ban on activist group Palestine Action. These are brave people who did the very horrible thing of getting into a fucking British military base and like spray painting some planes or some shit. But they're being tried as like terrorists. It's just insane and disgusting. And the UK is one of the most like complicit in the West. I mean, the entirety of the West is like complicit pretty much. But point is, all the governments suck. Pressure them. Support people who are better than this. Teach people about what's going on. Have patience when you do so. Not everyone will understand. Some people will be incredibly fucking idiotic and shitty. Have patience when you teach them. As long as they're not pundits or, you know, they're the 0.1% or whatever. Like, in general, they can be taught, or like it doesn't benefit from just like yelling at them. Teach them about what's going on. Okay. On some more positive things. Positive, sorry, wrong wording. Okay, one more thing, actually. One more UK thing. This is Femi. I like his videos. He's a UK leftist content.
I just realised one of the worst things about Keir Starmer planning to ban the Palestine protests, because he says he's doing it to stop anti-Semitism, but it'll actually, if anything, have the opposite effect. Because where else are Jews able to say we don't support genocide? Like, what other platform do they have? With the rising anti-Semitism in the UK, largely driven by a media narrative that seems to suggest that anybody who's Jewish must support genocide, where else are they able to oppose that? So if Keir Starmer gets away with this, he'll be silencing Jews in the process, leaving them literally and politically defenseless. I just realized one of the worst things.
It is hypocrisy of the highest standard. I think it's of the highest caliber. All right. Here's a funny video. Imagine failed this minigame in Yakuza and I want to play Yakuza. It looks fun. It just looks so stupid. Like, just a racing game where you like use a swing machine. What more would you want from a game? I usually play this Yakuza 3. Hell yeah. I don't know which Yakuza I would start with. Here's a few more. Okay, a few more tic tacs. Start with 0. Okay. Okay, this one is
Welcome back to
coded.
my series where I show you cooking Indian food is actually easy. Today we're making a simple egg curry and it only takes 30
These are
minutes.
coded.
You're going to want to save this one. Start by
These are
boiling
just
your
nice.
eggs for 6-7 minutes and then chop up onions,
6,
tomatoes.
7,
In a
6,
hot
6.
pan, add oil, cumin seeds, and chopped onions. A shortcut to caramelizing onions is adding splashes of water over medium-high heat to keep them from burning until they're dark and golden. Then add in tomatoes, ginger garlic paste, and green chilies, a touch of water, cover and let the tomatoes get soft. Once they're soft, let it cool down before blending it all up. Now in the same pan, add more oil,
Maybe not.
fry up the eggs with some red chili powder and turmeric, and then set it aside. Don't be like me, clean out the pan, then add in more oil or ghee, cumin
I'm not
seeds, and
decided
the
yet.
blended up mix. For the spices, I'm using red chili powder, turmeric, and coriander powder. Cook it down to a paste-like consistency, then add in hot water to adjust the consistency. Finish it off with salt, cilantro, garam masala, dried
That's
fenugreek
so
leaf,
good.
and the
I'm hungry. I'm not eating properly yet. I'm not eating a lot today. And I'm going to feel like...
There are plans to build a data center here on Brick Lane in the...
I say this specifically because Brick Lane is a place that I care especially a lot about, because this is like one of the South Asian, like very South Asian heavy parts of London. And it's not that I don't care about others, but, you know, I relate to this a little bit extra.
middle of Tower Hamlets, a residential area, but also a place that historically is the heart of the Bangladeshi community here. There's shops, there's restaurants. It's been a historic place for decades now. And there's plans to slap a data center in the middle of it, which will gobble up electricity,
red,
water
green
connections.
there.
There's already huge pressure across the whole borough. So in the places in London with the largest number of data centers here, at least 20, that are causing such delays to housing starts because those data centers have taken the connections to water and electricity.
They could have done the audio a little bit on this video.
10-year delays on building housing in parts of the borough.
They should have just voiced this over TBH. But it's good that they're doing this advocacy.
So the protest here is saying this is ridiculous.
Also, like, why the fuck would you make a data center in the middle of fucking London?
We need houses, we need support for the local community. We don't need
Like, why?
investment like a data centre plonked in the middle of this. It's going to do nothing for local people. And as we all know right now, this is a market that is on the verge of crashing. Where can people get more info? Get more info from Save Brick Lane. Go to their website. You can dig out all the details.
If you are British, go to Save Brick Lane, which is a website apparently. So yeah, don't colonize Brick Lane. I guess recolonize it. So this guy, again, we've seen him before. Again, he just spams these, and they're so good. Maybe charity is becoming a permanent part of millions of people's lives is a sign we're failing to meet our basic needs. Like, just good propaganda. Like, literally just spam this shit everywhere. Like stuff like this. Like, it doesn't need to be particularly like thought out. Like, it doesn't need to be super thought out or like super in depth or anything. Just like a lot of this, like explaining that things suck under capitalism. You know, we can definitely do much better. Okay, this one is funny. Let's see. We are close to seeing all the ones I want to share for today, which is nice because that means I'm catching up on very slowly but surely on stuff. So this one
are about to play the
big for the football fans here, and you know I am. You know, everyone, like, I don't like football that much myself. Like, I don't enjoy playing it that much myself, but I think it's a really cool sport. I think it's a very great sport because it's very accessible. And, you know, if football is beloved everywhere in the world except for, like, America. So, this is very relevant. Basically, they're going to play they're going to do the fucking World Cup on a very shitty field.
World Cup final on grass laid on top of concrete. Let that sink in. So here's what's actually happening. Most of these
and I didn't understand what the big deal about this until
World Cup stadiums in America were actually built for the NFL. Like, there's no sunlight, there's no soil, it's just a concrete floor underneath. And FIFA said, yeah, we'll just put some grass on top of that. Look, a traditional football pitch is about 16 inches deep. These ones, less than half of that, sitting on concrete. There's already videos going viral of teams testing the pitches, throwing the ball down and watching it barely bounce back up. The surface is so hard and shallow.
Dude, I'm so excited for the World Cup. Like, the amount of chaos, like the amount of like how shitty it's gonna be. I'm very excited. You know, it's gonna be great. Like it's just like it's awesome. I'll have a look at your message later. What's it called? Thank you though. But like, look at the fuck.
It plays
Like,
nothing
look at
like a
this.
real grass pitch. And we're not talking about a training ground somewhere. This
the
is the
fucking-
World Cup, the biggest tournament on the planet with the best players in the world, cutting, turning, accelerating on grass that is essentially sitting on tarmac. We've got stars missing left,
And in addition to this,
right and center, and now we're going to
Actually,
ask the ones who made it to play on this.
Good
So
follow-up
FIFA
video.
spent years telling us they care about player welfare, but the World Cup final is at MetLife Stadium, a ground so notorious for injuries that NFL players have been complaining about it for years. I genuinely hope I'm wrong. I hope these pictures hold up, but if a player goes down,
I don't care. In fact, I kind of hope it just flops badly, because it would be so funny. Like, it would just be funny. Like, I would just be immensely entertained by this. I'm more basketball superior. I heavily disagree. Football is a lot more accessible, so I think it's better. It's a lot more accessible. You don't need to be like super tall or anything. I mean, there's definitely some benefits you can have, like some physical aspects which will give you a heads up in football. But like, I would say football is a lot more accessible in every which way. You can literally just play it. You just need a football to play it, and you don't even need a good one. You need to be tall in basketball either. No, but it's a very easy advantage. But in football, like, it's not going to be that easy of an advantage.
with a serious injury in this
Like,
tournament,
you literally have Wemby. Like, you have a fucking alien dominating the sport right now. Like, come on.
and it comes back to the surface, FIFA have no excuse, none.
Trust me, I played it for years. Fair, but football is still better.
Can you imagine if this was happening?
Okay, and this is a very great follow-up video, I would say. I think I'm betting a little this TikTok shit, TikTok streaming thingy majiggy. Anyways, this is a great video by Mehdi Hassan of Sateo, talking about like sports washing.
Happening in another part of the world? South Africa, Brazil, Russia, Qatar.
Oh fuck!
Can you imagine if this was happening in another
Why
part
is there
of
a
the
double
world?
standard for World Cup
South
criticism?
Africa, Brazil, Russia,
So I'm clearly
Qatar,
biased.
ahead
No
of their
way.
recent World Cups? Police being armed to the teeth in order to crack down on minority communities? Western governments and Western media would have been all over it, rightly condemning what was happening, maybe even calling for boycotts. In 2022, the BBC actually decided not to show the opening ceremony of the Qatar World Cup, instead airing programming about the country's human rights record.
Fucking so ironic of the country, of like the fucking national media service of the country providing fucking spy planes for Israel as they are committing their intensified genocide.
Especially its treatment of its migrant population. We asked the BBC if they're
And this is
planning
not to say that, I mean, I don't know how much I've expressed it yet on my streams, but I really don't have much positive to say about the Gulf states. I am South Asian. Not just because I'm South Asian, but especially, I'm South Asian and I'm aware of politics, so yeah.
Similar move for this year's opening ceremony in the US. They said their 2026 coverage plans haven't been confirmed yet. We'll wait and see what they do, but I think it's safe to say that we just aren't seeing the same level of outrage from the international community ahead of this World Cup.
Yep.
So, why is the US
like incredibly fucking
criticism?
hypocritical?
Here's Jules Boykoff's view.
When it comes to how people talk about the World Cup and how they talk about sports washing, a massive ethnocentric double standard abounds. When you're talking about Russia and the 2018 World Cup under Vladimir Putin, people would always talk about how it was an example of sports
Like,
washing.
it's literally always
Same
about
for
fucking
Qatar
sports
in
washing.
2022.
The World
And in
Cup
fact,
should just
it
be
was.
fucking
They
held
were
in
using
one
those
place.
events to deflect
Ideally,
attention and to
maybe not
burnish
one
their
place every
national
year, but
reputations to become
I mean,
more
no, I think that
popular
would be
at home
sick.
and abroad.
Just give you a fucking
But
piece
people
of
are
land
very
somewhere.
hesitant to do that when it comes to the United States or
I only
other
watch them
countries that are
to
considered
keep
to be democracies, now actually kind of a debatable term in the United States right now. Well, I think the reason
And not just the US.
why people don't necessarily apply the sports washing label equally to places like the United States boils down to racism on one hand, boils down to the power of
No way.
imperialism, boils
Also,
down to the
it's
power
around-
of propaganda. Brazil, South Africa, that's where you have to go to worry about crime.
Is the final at 4 a.m. for Europe? That's so fucking dumb, man. What? Are they gonna play it that fucking late? Why? They can play it at like 10 o'clock. Like the games in general. Or why don't you just play it fucking around 10? That also just makes more sense. Like people are more active for that. People are like start from like 8 or like 9 or 10, like around that time. Like literally that also just works for literally everyone in the world much better.
But apparently not in the United States.
Disgusting. So French police are arresting students at universities in Paris during protest. Students were staging a sit-in against a proposed law linking criticism of Israel to anti-Semitism. The Yarden bill would make speech that implies that implicitly justifies violence, whatever the fuck that means, be considered support for terrorism. Critics say it will criminalize free speech. Correct. Also, like, France is a fucking terrorist state as well. Like, the shit they do in Africa. French MPs are set to vote on the bill on April 16th. Oh, this was a while ago. Let's see. Did it go through? Yarden law. Let's see if it, Yarden law? Also, a halftime show sounds kind of weird. Yeah, they proposed that as well. It's fucking weird. Like, it doesn't... Wait, when would they even do it? Was it struck down? I want to know if it was struck down or not. The bill... Okay, on 16th of April 2026, following mass protests, including a petition against the bill, which gathered over 700,000 signatures, the bill was withdrawn by its proponents before debate in the National Assembly. Okay, good. Good on the French frogs who protest against this, like, immense, insane W. Alright, another video by Thomas R. Pearson. AI companies are backing a bill.
Meta and OpenAI are now backing a bill that would limit when AI companies can be sued if their systems cause serious harm. The proposal, known as the Artificial Intelligence Safety Act, sets a very high bar for what counts as catastrophic, things like mass casualties, billion-dollar damage, or the creation of weapons using AI. If a company can show that it didn't act intentionally or recklessly, and it published some level of safety reporting, it gets full legal protection. The problem is pretty much everything falls below that threshold. The law will only kick in when there are events such as the death or serious injury of 100 more people, at least $1 billion in property damage, or a bad actor using AI to develop a chemical, biological, radiological, or nuclear weapon. Harms that we know that exist. Like
if they extend the timeout at all, like that isn't that literally part of the strategy in like especially like professional football game matches, like whom you switch out at what time, because like the halftime in a proper football match is like not enough for people to fully recover sometimes. Or like it is so like it is like it is some amount of time to recover, but it's it's not that much. So like fucking you'd have to extend that if you do like Americans fucking
reputational damage, financial loss, manipulation, or people being pushed into self-harm or suicide don't count. So companies can build increasingly powerful systems, release them at scale, and only face serious consequences in extreme headline-grabbing scenarios. Everything else gets absorbed by users, by society, and by the people dealing with the fallout in smaller,
it makes no sense that players will die.
You can't just go around aggressively pushing AI and claiming that it can do anything and everything, and then not take any responsibility when it all goes wrong. These companies should at least be kept to partial liability.
I will not accept American framing.
Uploading all the repercussions on society while extracting all the profits is the major flaw of modern capitalism, and I'm sick of it. Google, Meta...
People like this are an ally if you're a leftist. I don't care that he said modern capitalism instead of just capitalism. I don't care. Literally, he's in the right direction. He's going to the left of center. People like this are allies. Just a friendly reminder, everyone. Not everyone needs to be like... oh yeah, I love Stalin or love fucking Lenin or Trotsky or whatever to be an ally. Oh, this one about Germland. Okay, Iran won, then the EU, and this one is a little bit timeless, I think, so. And then we watch a nice one. The length of the house and break will be too long for the players. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's true, because like once you are like physically, like, mass league, once you're like physically activated, it's just like, like you can't just like at that level of physical activation, you can't just stop. Like they need to get back out there after a little bit. Like, is this something like that? I don't know. Fucking either way, like, it's stupid. From what I understand it, like, from every angle, it's just stupid. It's just stupid and shitty ingredient. They're just like, oh, we want more ads.
Israeli airstrike in Lebanon. The video you're seeing below is the aftermath of an Israeli airstrike in Lebanon, the location of which is incredibly important. See, that strike, one of several that actually occurred, landed near a major dam in the Bekaa Valley of Lebanon that helps manage the largest freshwater reservoir in the country. That dam and the infrastructure surrounding it are critical to managing Lebanon's
3 steps and you're out, exactly.
water security. The destruction or...
I assume you meant you can't. Also, sorry.
Dam and the infrastructure surrounding it are critical to managing Lebanon's overall water security. The destruction or harm of these facilities could lead to undue consequences for millions of people. Given that reality, strikes targeting that infrastructure and the areas surrounding it actually constitute a potentially major problem for the people of Lebanon. As such, those strikes are incredibly worrying, especially because they're happening around the same time that major Israeli officials are pushing for an intensification of the Israeli invasion of Lebanon. It could be very well assumed that these strikes that didn't target the dam itself necessarily, but roads and infrastructure around it could very well be precursors, warning shots that the Israelis are sending to the Lebanese government that they are intending to strike these targets if this war continues. After all, these strikes wouldn't be the first time that the Israelis have attacked civilian infrastructure throughout Lebanon. They're using the excuse that they're attacking Hezbollah targets, but as we've seen time and time again, especially over the past couple of years, it seems the Israelis are using that excuse to target anything they want to in Lebanon. I want you to understand what all of that means, though. The deliberate targeting of civilian infrastructure, particularly like medical infrastructure, water infrastructure, power infrastructure, things like this. Those attacks are more or less status quo activities for the Israeli military, but it tells us that the military itself isn't trying to deliberately attack military targets. And in fact, even if they were, I don't think they'd be justified in doing so. What they're doing is trying to make the area they're wishing to occupy unlivable for its occupants. The Israeli military doesn't care if water infrastructure in Lebanon is damaged, if the power goes out, if medical crews can't reach injured people. What they're trying to do is maximize the amount of harm they can commit towards Lebanese people in hopes that these Lebanese people are either annihilated.
Yeah, they would rather like completely destroy the area and depopulate it, and then so they can more easily, in terms of like political cost, overtake it afterwards. Like they'd rather ethnically cleanse an area, even though it ruins it for a while, if it allows them to eventually just like occupy it, and then there you go, it is theirs. Like they have enough media coverage just to kind of like get away with it.
Or choose to leave. It's a reality that makes a lot of sense when you consider the sort of annihilation and settler colonial foundations of the Israeli project, one that Palestinians and those in Lebanon and across the region have had to deal with for decades. It's also the reason that the Israelis have been issuing widespread forced displacement orders for those across southern Lebanon, especially south of the Litani River. They're trying to occupy this territory and push out the occupants or annihilate them if they have to ensure their settlers can maintain their supremacy. All of that to say, the strikes we're seeing in Lebanon, in Palestine, and across the region are clear examples of how the Israeli military and its activity very easily can lead to humanitarian crises for entire nations of people. This is a military force advancing the interests of a settler.
And this is also especially why it's hypocritical, to say the least, when Western countries complain about refugees, when we are defending a nation, a genocidal, fascist ethno-state that's committing, that's committing genocides, displacing millions of people, brutalizing them, etc., without defense. And us covering for them.
Colony that fundamentally
like not just covering for them politically, like internationally, but also just like funding them.
Not see those around the region as full people that wants to annihilate them for the sake of establishing a distinctly new society atop their land. And so long as Zionist settler colonialism continues to exist in the region, we are going to continue seeing the sorts of violence day in and day out because settlers are trying to advance their own colonial agendas. Something worth thinking about, I think. But yeah, as always, free Palestine, free Lebanon. Assalamu alaikum, and have a great day.
Wa alaikum assalam. Fucking... Okay, let's see. How long was this video about Germland? I want to watch this one because it's cute. Might be interesting for you as well, Kiari, if you're still here. Okay, this video is longer, so we're not going to watch it today. There's been a lot of talk about Germany. I think it's like, what was it? Yeah. Oh yeah, okay, it's about German concentration camps. So we are going to watch it at some point. Not today, because I'm not feeling watching that many more things anymore. All right, real quick. It was it was Eid recently, Eid al-Adha, I think it's called. We call it Qurban Eid, which means like sacrificial Eid in Bengali or something like that. Because it's where a lot of sacrifices happen, and it's redistributed to the poor, your family and friends, yourself, etc. So yeah. Fun story. A rare Albanian buffalo in Bangladesh has become an unlikely celebrity
Albino buffalo in Bangladesh has become an unlikely celebrity, drawing crowds of curious visitors who say the animal bears a striking resemblance to the US president. The buffalo, weighing nearly 700 kilograms, has been nicknamed Donald Trump because of the tuft of pale hair falling across its forehead, a feature many say mirrors the American leader's trademark hairstyle. It's been confirmed the buffalo Trump has been delivered to a customer for sacrifice during Eid.
This guy, like whomever sold it, he could have earned so much money off of this buffalo. I'm just saying, like you could have been rich for the rest of your life. Like you could have immediately become like become part of the elite in Bangladesh. If you just it's a funny story. Anyways, come with me to a Japanese mosque. This sister Karak.m, they are Maori hijabi. They're very cool. Let's just see if there's in any of these Islam or just nah. It's just cool video, very cute.
To a Japanese
she's
mosque.
coded, yeah.
She's
She's so
which is
cool.
apparently the Muslim city of Tokyo. Please excuse my attire.
Wait,
Come with
where?
me as a Maori Muslim revert to a Japanese mosque. Currently staying in Ueno, which is apparently the Muslim city of Tokyo. Please
Ueno?
excuse my attire. I am not dressed to visit the mosque, but I have a good excuse. All my abayas and my scarves are getting washed. I didn't really plan this. I'm currently not praying right now, that's why I have my nails. But let's still have a look. Should be right down the street. I
Slay.
can't find it though. It's actually right here.
The way she's just like holding her hand is like very.
I did not expect this.
Like,
It's a 5-story high
very
mosque.
slay.
Wow. Hey, here are all the rules. We're gonna come for Juma and or Eid. Actually spending Eid in Japan, so we'll probably come here. Also, they have a halal.
I don't know if it's just like specifically I've been fed a lot of like halal Japan content, but I feel like there's like a lot of like a decent amount of places where you can just like enjoy a lot of like Muslim quesadillas in Japan, which is neat. Like I appreciate that.
Terrified.
I'd appreciate more if I had money for to make use of it, but you know, I'll appreciate it on behalf of like I appreciate that my siblings can appreciate it.
Vending machine that sells drinks that aren't
Halal suitable drinks.
boycott. Okay, this is the woman's shoe rack. We'll take our shoes off.
Mashallah.
Second floor is where the ladies make wudu. Let's go. We're gonna be quiet. Okay, I'm at the right spot. No one's in here. I already checked.
Mashallah.
But they have a
I'm also
privacy screen.
very glad that this ladies did have stop. Wait,
Like
they
that
don't.
at the door. They also have a
Turkish people, they
privacy
don't.
code in here.
There's no
Let's see
halal
how
alcohol.
the street. That's for women that want to take their scarf off or like adjust it. Yeah, this is nice. A cute little space. These are like cushioned.
I'm also especially happy like there's a good prayer room for the sisters because that's, from what I can understand, that's an issue in a lot of masjids that they don't have good prayer rooms for the sisters, and I
think it's just normal.
I
There's a
don't
nice
like
toilet
that.
in here
That's
with a
awful.
bidet and a place to make wudu. Very cute. little
Saraki is
space
also.
here.
I don't know what
Third
that
and
is. I'm not
fourth
gonna
floor
ask.
are only for the men. It's so cool to see that there's such a huge Muslim community here in Japan. Makes you feel at home when you're not at home, if you get what I mean. Love you guys. Bye.
I do get what she means. It's really nice. Was there anything else I want to have a look at right now? Nope, I think this is good enough. Tons of Bulgarian text that. Oh, right. I also posted a video. Not video. I had a post. Please, if you have TikTok, if you could go in and like this and save it, that would be very nice. But it's okay if you don't. So basically, I just saw this fun post by Wikipedia, which like this guy who made like very boring sandwiches led to the proliferation of sections in Chinese supermarkets known as dry shopping areas, where shoppers could buy sandwich ingredients that were similarly as dry as those used by Brown. Fans were noted as being grimly fascinated by his dry, boring sandwiches. His videos were seen as contributing to a trend in China of white people food through 2024. What the fuck is that emote? Okay, whatever. Anyways, I found that funny. So I just found, it's funny. But I couldn't find the videos by this brown guy. Not brown guy, like this white dude with the surname Brown. But when I just searched on TikTok, so I checked the comments, and there's like some wanker who's like, So Wikipedia is normalizing racism now? Cool. Now some funny jokes about the yellow people. Like, what the fuck? Like, it's just pathetic, man. It's pathetic. You know? It's disgusting. If you guys would like this, that would be nice. Support my post. But yeah, so I just made a little post about it because call out racism and just, yeah. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. Love when people are being racist. It is my favorite. Yay. Love that shit. Okay. I thank you all for being here, my dear viewers. 'Tis midnight. I will probably end my stream right about in a moment. I appreciate you all for watching. Thank you very much. Don't leave yet. We're going to wait. So let me check if this. I can rate someone before we leave. In any case, don't leave. Stay here for the raid. At the very least, if we raid someone, go say hi. Or else I'm gonna be very sad. Let's see. We could raid Hassan. Actually, this is. Let us raid Lady Saffron. Yeah, Lady Saffron BT. No other leftists like her, so if we can raid with the fuel we are, let us do so. Excellent, we can. Thank you everyone for watching, much appreciated. Thank you for the stream, much appreciated. Thank you so much for the like. I really appreciate and love you guys so much. Your support means a lot to me. Like genuinely, you're great. Thank you for the support for the Shempire. We will eventually conquer the world and be counseled, so we become even more prominent. You know the spiel. Thank you, Wage Gold, for posting the raid message. Just copy that and post it in there. Now go forth and raid in my name. Have a lovely evening. I'll see if I can stream again either tomorrow or the day after. Assalamu alaikum.